Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Putty and welcome back to another edition of Mandalorian Wars. We finally have the band back together. There's also a hat on the screen. Because we couldn't. We've got a new way of tracking Destiny there.
And it is, we stare into the eyes of Azure the Hutt until he mesmerizes us to death.
So I think the first thing we want to do today is find a fucking lightsaber.
Yeah, I agree. That sounds like a good gambit. So
I say we go back to that ship we destroyed.
The person who wanted to buy a lightsaber was Etah, correct?
Etah. Yes.
Okay. But for those watching at home, the party's currently in a marketplace on leave before they go on their next adventure. So, yeah.
Wow, one mission and we get to go on leave. Awesome.
Okay, well, so Etah, if you want Shao to find us, it's going to be 1,000 credits.
Do you suggest to the commanders that you shouldn't be given leave and you don't get to buy the lightsaber?
No, I mean, Putty, what's your skullduggery? Because we would have to. Use
no. It's unrestricted. Me and Marshall have had a conversation about that.
Yeah,
it's
we had a conversation.
In the age of the Empire.
So we decided that since anyway, both according to some things Putty said that make sense, and also just according to what I think is canon, it's legal. So you can buy it from a legal merchant, but it's not something that obviously be sold at IKEA. So
you've got to hunt them like a collector or a scavenger.
So the double-bladed lightsaber, if you want to use Putty's services, it would be 12% of 18,600.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna use easy numbers. If you want me to find a normal one, it's 1,000. If you want me to find a double-bladed one, it's gonna be 2,000.
How much would just be finding a hilt and a crystal be?
The hilt would be cheap, but the crystal would be about as expensive as the full lightsaber.
Then let's go with the lightsaber.
You want a double-bladed lightsaber?
Yes. Wait, Putty, could I lower that price if I give you my current lightsaber after you find it?
Yes, you easily could.
Actually,
in fact, I do it for free if you give me your current lightsaber.
He should pay you.
No, because he's only giving it to me after I found it, so that's a decent deal.
So there's no upfront payment. So if he does this, he might.
Oh, so it's okay, I get it. So there's no payment if you fail, but if you succeed, you get a lightsaber.
Yeah,
I like that. That's a cool deal. Okay,
I'm okay with that. Yeah. Sorry, Griff. I know you want more lightsaber.
So this is going to find the lightsaber. It's going to be a formidable check, 5 difficulty.
Can I boost him?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm also flipping a Destiny die to upgrade myself.
I approve of this very much.
I was consider flipping one, but I guess you did it before me.
Oh, thank God.
5p, you said?
Yeah, 5p.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Yes!
That's a great job. Okay, so you end up.
Oh, you didn't even use the boost.
You end up.
Oops,
that's
my
true.
bad.
You can roll that real quick.
Yeah, I'll roll it. All dice have cancelled out.
Okay, so you end up, and that's the new roll we're taking. You failed. No. So you scour the marketplace. Putty, after you've been given this task with the reward being a lightsaber, and you find somewhere deep in the marketplace a merchant, a vendor, who is selling, who happens to be selling a double-bladed lightsaber. It took you half of your stay here on the planet to find it. You went out every morning and went out and scoured the marketplace for it, but you eventually found this merchant, and he said, "What do you need?"
I'm there with Etah, assumedly, and I say, "Well, have I seen the double-bladed lightsaber at this point?"
So he has it right out in a case.
We were interested in this baby, actually, and I look at Etah like, this took me a while.
Yes. My great-grandfather was a Jedi before the Great Sith War. Unfortunately, no one else in the family ever inherited his traits, and he left the lightsaber to us. None of us barely knew.
This is a Jedi lightsaber.
Could I flip a Death 30 die to be their long-lost relative?
No, what?
That's a narrative point. I think that's a valid use of destiny.
Because then I would be like their heir, and they'd just give me the lightsaber.
Marshall is going to fuck us so hard with dark side destiny.
Okay, if you want to, okay, I'm not going to have him just give it to you, but I will have it. If you do this, I will count it as a triumph on the roll to negotiate with him.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, then yes.
Okay. So you flip, and he's like, how you tell him, oh, I'm the kid. Like, how do you know? I don't even
we're both because my great-great-great-grandfather was a Jedi in the Sith War. Or before the Sith War. And he also died, and no one else in my family was Force sensitive until me!
He said, do you know his name? Make up a name, Ben.
His name was Trelak.
No, it was
Trelak? Trelak, that was him! Yes, you must be the heir to the throne! Well, let's negotiate prices.
I love this so much.
So
he's just like going along, yes, you are the heir.
So, you are gonna roll your check. It's gonna be two difficulty and one challenge, but I'm gonna flip a destiny die and make it 2 challenge and 1 difficulty to negotiate the price.
And then we also have a triumph there.
Because the man, that represents him being a greedy asshole. He doesn't care about family.
Wow, after he went and ranted and raved about it.
Yeah.
He's a dirty old man.
Yeah. Just remember that triumph also adds a success.
That's true, yeah.
So if it breaks even, then we succeed.
Which we did. However, I'm going to spend those 2 light side points also on success. So it's 3 success, 4 advantage, and a triumph.
Excellent. So you end up successfully negotiating an excellent deal with this good gentleman. And you end up negotiating the final price of the lightsaber down to...
I didn't think I'd have to research dual wielding so soon.
Diddle?
Gonna have to do that next session.
Well, it's what do you mean research? It's anyone can do it.
I just want to know the mechanics on dual wielding. It's like a combined check or something, right?
You mean research the role? I thought you meant like your character needed to take a talent or something.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a little complicated, but as long as you're using 2 of the same weapon, it gets less complicated.
I just need to read it. I'm sure it'll be fine. I just haven't read anything about it because it's not going to happen for episodes and episodes.
This is very exciting.
Thanks, Granny Chio.
He says, I will sell you this good thing, and since we're family, I'll sell it to you for 8,370 credits.
It's a pretty good deal, I say to you.
That is a great deal. I accept it immediately.
Wait, 8,000 for the double-bladed?
Yeah, the Triumph.
That's a fucking amazing deal. I thought it was just 1,000 off, and I was like, that's a good deal, it's a great deal. Oh, it's fucking half price. You take that, Etah. You run with it.
It's less than half price. It's less than a single-bladed lightsaber.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. I thought it was only 1,000 off, and I was like, that's a good deal, but it's actually amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so someone happens to be a really good negotiator.
Who would have thunk?
I may need to balance the rules of Triumph and the...
The honest thing is that when I haven't been getting Triumph, I've been like, I'm not really getting good deals here. But Triumph seems ridiculous.
Yeah, Triumph is so OP.
If you're gonna balance Triumph, make sure to give success and advantage a bit of a boost.
Well, so with advantage, you now have a boost die to all further rolls in this marketplace, buddy.
Oh, excellent.
Oh my
so it's good.
Yeah. Awesome.
It represents that you now have a good sort of you're now represented as a solid, honest merchant in the marketplace, buddy. Yeah, you haggle a bit, but who doesn't? You know,
yeah. Fours, but
you pay your bills. So anyway, you're also known as a rich man.
Yeah.
So subtract 8,370 credits from your inventory, Etah.
I have. I will also subtract my lightsaber and get in.
Yeah, I'm putting it in. Don't worry.
Okay. Add can you write down the stats from the book, Etah?
Yeah.
It's just a basic double-bladed lightsaber. And you now got it in your inventory. It's filled with lots of goop and other stuff.
I clean off the goop.
Yeah, beware, Etah. There was 2 threat in the roll to find it, so there's something wrong with it.
It'll be fine.
I wonder what color it'll be.
Well, that's why I was like, oh, it's a Jedi lightsaber, so I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, it's like he has no fucking clue, and his grandfather was actually a horrible Sith Lord who slaughtered countless.
Oh god.
So anyway, so yeah, you are going to who wants to buy what next?
Well, now I think we should buy the extended hilt and a curved hilt, since they're both lightsaber hilt extensions or changes.
Sounds good. So, I didn't know anyone was buying a curved hilt. But...
Well, somebody just acquired a new lightsaber and has a particular fondness for curved hilts.
Dear. Okay. So, let's start with the extended hilt.
Oh, are you enlisting my services, Charles, or is that you?
No, I'm not enlisting your services.
Oh, single tier.
He refuses your business, sir. Okay, so... I don't know what the fuck just happened. So you are going to look for the extended hilt, you said?
Yep.
And are you prepared to look for it?
Yep.
Are you excited?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, wait, what's my new hilt?
You don't. What do you mean?
Is it the double?
Other than the lightsaber.
What?
I didn't get a new picture for my curved hilt.
Yeah,
you forsake your storyline lightsaber. You don't get a new picture.
Yeah, no, it's gone. Like now, you have a shitty one that you didn't find in the temple.
Well, I mean, I do.
You didn't craft that one yourself.
Yeah, I'll talk to. I mean, it was.
Also, you got 2 threats, so it looks really ugly.
It's just like it's neon pink.
I'll talk to Shao later.
Okay, so you guys are. So why don't you roll a difficulty check of hard to find the extended hilt?
I don't care what else we do this session.
I'm gonna flip a destiny to upgrade.
Okay.
I don't care if we fail horribly in our mission this session. It was a success.
Oh, I don't care if we fail horribly in our mission.
Marshall, a quick thing. When wearing armor, does that add to encumbrance?
It's reduced by 3. The encumbrance it gives is reduced by 3.
Okay, yep, that changes things.
Oh. Maybe you should have paid someone who was better at it.
So you ended up not finding anyone in the marketplace who was selling an extended hilt. Putty, you wanted to find a curved hilt?
No, I want to find a dual phase modification.
Okay.
What the hell?
I changed my mind.
That will also be a hard check.
Okay, I wonder if I'll find it.
Is this the thing that allows you to turn 2 lightsabers into a double bladed, basically?
No. It's a thing that makes you be able to change a lightsaber from a long one to a short one. And then back again. Okay, I'm going to take that for success 5 advantage.
And you find it, and he's like, "Hey, can I finally get this off me? Jeez, my knees, I need to sell it. I need to get rid of it now."
Oh, well, it just so happens, this is your lucky day, sir.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so since you got the 5 advantage, I'll give you 2 boost on this check.
Plus the 1 from my good reputation?
Yep, definitely. Your reputation precedes you. Oh, and it's going to be the same stat as all the merchants on this planet.
I rolled the wrong. Should I re-roll that check? Because I misrolled that one. I'm looking at it now. Look, there's 2 extra greens that shouldn't be there. Or do you want to just take off the last 2 greens?
Well, if we took off the last 2 greens, you would fail.
No, I wouldn't. I would succeed.
Nope.
Three success and 2 advantage.
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong greens, but the last 2 greens to me are... Oh!
It doesn't matter which greens you take off anyway.
No, you're right. I thought those were 2 success. Okay. So yeah, fuck it. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. So
I only got 2 advantage.
Yeah. So in that case, only a boost, and then plus your reputation. So a boost in your reputation.
And then what's the check? Is it 1C, 2P?
1C, 2P. And I'm going to upgrade it, because, Jesus, I've got a lot of dice to burn now.
I like the flow, guys. We're doing it. It's good.
Yeah, this is awesome so far.
Destiny B.
I'm going to use the 2 light-sided points for... Would you be willing to tell me what's more influential to the price, advantage or success, Marshall?
Success.
Okay.
Advantage is... If you did the 2 success... Advantage would be influential to future successes.
We're not... Hopefully... I think there's only 1 big ticket item we're still going to buy, so I'll just go with 5 success and 1 advantage.
Are we buying a new ship?
No, I think we are going to go looking for those robes later, maybe.
Yeah. Marshall, can I just double check something?
You can after I'm done doing this for Buddy.
Yep.
You little dirty man.
He's not that dirty.
He says, all right. You pulled my arm. I'll sell it to you for 3,600.
I nod at him and say, thanks. This planet is notorious for its good dealsmanship, and another one in the bag. Thank you.
It's like a big marketplace. They sell a lot of shit here.
Yeah, a lot of lifesaver stuff. So.
I think it's implied, though, that every marketplace has everything. It just depends how good you are at finding it.
Yeah.
So, It's like it's some sales. It's a trader in a back alley underneath a rock that's hidden, and he's like, I've got a Sith artifact.
Wait, do you say we can find a Sith artifact?
So who wants to buy something else?
Okay.
Marshall, can I just double check this? I was just looking at the Mandalorian armor that I've still got. Just double checking it's got 0 hit points. Hard points.
That means you can't attack modification.
It has 1 hard point, not 0.
Okay, 1 hard point. I'll still go out and find the armor.
Want to sell it?
Yeah, I will go and try and sell it.
So do you want to have someone sell it for you, or are you just going to sell it yourself?
Puddy.
Yeah.
He's just running a racket.
I sell stuff for free.
Oh, you do? That's very kind of you.
That's the friends and family discount.
Oh, okay. Friends, gotcha. Okay, so he'll sell it for free. This is going to be a tough one, though, Putty, because people don't want to deal in war. And they
war
feel like
profiteering.
Pretty much, yeah. So this is going to be 3 setback from the bad association with the armor.
I was originally going to ask Putty for like a friend family discount because like I'm like Shao's friend, kind of in kayfabe canon. But
did you say 3 setback?
3 setback, 1 challenge, and 2 difficulty.
So I found someone and I'm haggling a price, or is this looking for people and haggling?
This is haggling a price.
I'm gonna flip a destiny die to get a success.
Take 1 conflict and 2 strain.
Okay.
So you are now the proud seller of a piece of Mandalorian armor. You sell it for...
Did you? Yeah, never mind, sorry.
Oh, what?
Sorry, no, I cut you off, my
bad. So somehow, at the end of this, you came out as a man who is such a good merchant, he's willing to sell anything at the in the name of profit, and that's a good. So you now have 2 boost with your reputation around here.
Am I now liked? I was accepted. Now I'm liked.
But you sell it at a pretty not so great of a. Let me see what you sell it at.
Is it 1/4?
Yeah. So you sell it for 2,500 credits.
That's not bad. I mean, I think it's. Is it still in? Oh no, you do. You don't get. Cedric doesn't get a choice now, right? He has to sell it.
Yeah. I'm
yeah. You want to lose that reputation as a businessman?
that could
you negotiate a sale, and then you're like, okay, sounds good. Now I need to check with my agent.
No, I'm the agent. Let me check with my client.
You're right. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so does anyone else want to buy anything?
Yes.
armored robes.
Armored robes.
God, no.
Oh, okay.
Armored
Yeah,
robes.
armored
Yes.
robes.
Okay, armored robes. Seems like everyone's in there
I
united in
haven't
this.
bought shit.
So who wants to roll to find armored robes?
But
I will find the armored robes so long as I get.
Hold on, let's listen to Chris.
What?
Oh, wait. Did you want the armored robes?
Okay. So, Putty, for each additional, if you succeed on the first armored robes, for each additional armored robes you find, you will gain a setback on finding the next one to represent the depletion of the resource on this planet.
Well, even with that, even before that, I was going to say I will find them on the condition that I get the first crack at them.
Oh my god! Fucking fine.
I mean, what are they going to do? Say no? You still get to.
Go, my bloodhound.
Okay, right. I'll search. I'll start searching.
Okay, so this is you have totally got this fucking scummy monopoly.
I'm just charismatic and helping my friends. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't find any of this stuff.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Putty, there's no way I have a double-bladed lightsaber right now.
So this is going to be a difficulty of 4.
Does my reputation help here?
Oh yeah. Because some people might not want to sell it based on who you are.
Yeah. So I don't get any setback on this first roll, right?
No, because the market has not been depleted yet.
Also, they might know who. They might point you in the right direction.
So you find a seller who has armored robes. He's willing to negotiate.
Okay, I want to buy some armored robes.
Do you want to haggle the price?
Yes.
Okay. It's going to be 1 challenge and 2 difficulty, and I'm going to upgrade 1 to 2 difficulty, 2 challenge and 1 difficulty.
Okay, Robo Marshal. I'm going to use that light-sided point for success. So 5 success, 2 advantage.
Is that better now?
Nope.
No, it's actually worse.
Shit.
I don't know how you did that. Did you, just pluck another wire out of the Ethernet cable?
Oh, could I use that 2 advantage to trade in my spare pair of hooded cut concealing robes to get a further discount? Because they can, go out and make some more if they need to.
Make some more, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Or maybe they just put a modification in my current ones to make them armored robes or something. Because I do have a spare set of hooded robes.
How do you have a spare set?
Because I started the game with them, and then we had some from the Jedi ceremony.
He's just giving them like a motherfucker. They're just like, have some, bud.
He's killed other Jedi.
I did.
What?
As soon as I left the Dantooine temple, I went out to the grove, and there was a Sith there, and I killed her. Everyone was mad at me, but I had to.
Okay.
Wait, did you actually kill her?
What?
In KOTOR, yes.
You were there. Okay. It's
in KOTOR.
It's 3,480 credits.
3,480. 1 second.
What's the regular price for them?
45.
That's actually not bad.
And then...
So it's almost as much as my lightsaber costs.
Cool. I'll subtract that, and then I'll add them to my inventory. I can get rid of this spare pair of hooded robes, right?
Yep.
Coolio.
Alright.
Who's next? You need to fight between yourselves.
Me.
I mean, Shao, you're my best friend.
That's not going to work.
I have yet to use the Bloodhound services. I request to be next in queue.
I think that's pretty fair.
Also, you're the one who suggested them. I was thinking you myself.
Okay, so you're gonna roll another daunting check for difficulty, but this time with 1 setback. And also, I'm gonna flip a destiny die. So, 3 difficulty, 1 challenge.
3 difficulty and 1 challenge. Yeah.
I love how much we're using these destiny points.
Yeah. Because we're rolling a lot, I think, is one of the reasons.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel as
and if I don't screw you over with some of these, you will run out.
Oh shit! Oh no!
I'm gonna use the light-sided point for success.
Okay. You find a pair of robes.
I open up the really dingy back street door, and I'm like, I can smell them. Merkava, get in there. I'm going. I found them. I'm going.
There's a sign that says Diagon Alley, and
Merkava, there's some in here. I've done my job.
So anyway,
throw me in there.
You go to the world of Harry Potter, and like Voldemort has made these robes for you. No, so
you are the chosen one.
Quick question: are we all there with you guys, and we're just all going around at the same time?
Do you want to?
You can be if you want to. If you don't have anything better to do, you.
At this point, it's just like people back there.
Okay, so you.
Shao literally doesn't go into the shop though, so it's just you guys.
Okay, so you find a dealer. So you find a sort of antiquity shop, and you find a dealer who's selling an antique piece of armored robes from the last great Sith War.
All right.
He says it's
perfect for Merkava.
He says it's all service in many battles.
Oh.
But it's still in fine condition. It'll serve you well.
Okay. How do you want to negotiate?
Shao did not go into the shop.
Oh, for the fuck! Well, this is going to cost me double now. All right.
No, well, maybe, but I don't think so.
So, so you feel something though coming from the robes, Merkava. You feel a dark essence coming from the robes.
Oh.
That's why I said perfect for Merkava.
There's a spirit trapped in it.
I mean, Marshall did say they were like from the Sith.
The merchant said they saw service in the last great Sith War.
All right. Well, I guess
he's offering them to you for 4,500 credits.
Oh, can I negotiate?
You can negotiate if you want to.
Yeah, since I don't have to worry about my reputation, fuck it.
Well, but if the negotiations went really bad, you could actually get a worse deal. Like if you got despair, he'd jack up the price.
So what's the roll here?
It's going to be 2 difficulty, 1 challenge.
Oh, God
damn it! Shouldn't have took me to Diagon Alley.
You took him there.
Yeah, he wanted ropes.
What's the name of the shady alley in Diagon Alley where all the Slytherins hang out?
Diagonally.
She's not kidding.
Diagonally?
Yep.
No, yeah. No, that's not what it's called.
It's diagonal.
It took him there because he said diagonally, but that's not called diagonally.
Is there any way that I can use like
Nocturne Alley?
That's it. Thank you.
Or I'm really thinking of flipping a point.
We have a lot. You can go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna flip a point.
Okay, you flip a point. Upgrade one of your green die into a yellow. You little baby bird.
And I don't get to use my force power on this.
No, because you don't have influence.
Yep.
So, Chris, you successfully change nothing about the price.
But will they put it on you? Will they put it on you very ceremonially?
Yeah, but you were very heavy-handed in your dealings. You now have a bad reputation around town. You have setback on all further checks to buy shit and find shit around town.
Thanks, buddy.
That's not a party-wide debuff, is it?
No, just for him.
I mean, look at your face. It's a pretty untrustworthy face.
So,
whoa!
Can we have the jukebox?
Do you pay him 4,500 credits? Yeah, I'll put on jukebox.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Then subtract 4,500 credits from your inventory and add corrupted armored robes to your inventory.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Is Etah's first lightsaber a good name for this, Etah? Or would you prefer something else?
I mean, that's good enough. I'm just gonna talk to you later about getting the crystal back because it was my special crystal.
Okay, you'll have to find a replacement crystal for that, though.
I mean, I was just gonna take one of the crystals out of here and give it to you.
Oh, that's fair. That's
out of replacement. Because it's like, obviously that crystal has some sort of emotional attachment to me. It called to me.
Especially if the double bladed is, although it's going to be weird with a yellow and blue double bladed lightsaber, but it's yours.
I mean,
it could be green.
I could buy a color crystal. Ooh, I could buy a color crystal.
I mean, you'd have to go and find an Ilum crystal.
Hey, Shao, do you want to help me find a colored crystal?
Do I even know you?
What?
Okay, so
what?
Chris, do you want the stats on this armored robes?
Yes, please.
I've got them.
So
you've got them.
It's a defense of 1, a soak of 2, a value of 4,500, an encumbrance of 5. It has 2 hard points, which is really good for armor, and a rarity of 8.
It's really good for Force and Destiny armor.
Oh my god! I just noticed that you cleaned up the character portraits.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And so this will add 2 encumbrance to you if you wear them, but not 5. It has a special feature.
Mm-hmm.
When worn, adds automatic conflict at the beginning of every session.
Oh, okay.
Or at the end, because I want you to take it for this one too.
You could have it at the beginning and say that he takes conflict for putting it on.
Yeah. So you now have the robes, but they come with a penalty. They're going to slowly corrupt you, or they're going to try their best.
They might fail.
Okay.
The Force is strong with this one.
Okay. Anyway.
Buddy, do you want to try to find more robes for people?
Yeah, of course. If you two still down. Yep, we'll come.
Okay, roll a daunting check with 2 setback.
Cedric, since you're the tank, you want to take these?
Yeah, I have a particular plan. If we can get some, I want to get one more thing afterwards.
I also want to get one more thing, but yeah. Wait,
Shao,
are you adding a mod to this, Cedric?
Yeah.
Does it begin with the word S? With the letter S?
Yeah, it's an SES.
Okay, well I was thinking of getting something that might be the same.
Oh my god.
What is your
Because then just look at my brawn.
Well, I'm thinking of getting superior armor customization.
Oh no.
Okay, cool.
I'm looking at Edge of the Empire's strength enhancement system.
I'm going to use those 2 lightsaber points for 2 advantage. Could I use the triumph?
Holy triumph!
Could I use the triumph to find a second set?
Yeah, that sounds fair. So you find a dealer who happens to be selling 2 sets of Jedi armored robes.
I like to think after we go to this really dark, dank alley, I go to like a laundrette and there's 2 just hung up, and I'm like, oh, there we go.
like it's literally right next to the alley.
And he's like, no one picked these up. Was selling them.
No.
Okay, so
we're kind of starting to think that Shao's setting them up to be a Sith.
So do
I
you want to negotiate the prices?
How much? How much are they?
4,500.
I mean, yeah, I want a negotiation. Because
Puddy, do you want to pay the 12,000 to negotiate? 12% to negotiate.
I say I don't need the 12%, but I look at the seller and say, these are fine young Jedi, and they could do great things in this war with these robes. And then I'm trying to roll negotiation.
Okay.
I like to.
Are you negotiating for
your
both
guys'
of us?
armor looks all like bright
Yep.
and white and blue.
That's going to be 2 difficulty and 1 challenge.
Mine's black and red, and yeah, there's a fog.
Totally a Sith.
Yeah, it has a smoke machine in the back.
A smoke machine. Whenever you walk into a room, you just bring one in. No, it comes out the back.
Yeah.
It's the modification on the robes.
Okay, I rolled a 2 success and 2 advantage, Marshall.
Indeed, you did, my apprentice.
It gives you +1 presence.
He says that we'll sell you both sets for a total of 8,550 credits.
I like shrug and look at those two to sort it out.
So do you guys split the cost? Even 50-50?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then that would be...
Can I see if I can... I was gonna trick Charles or Cedric into paying more. But by being like, I'll do the math, and then just like doing it incorrectly now.
Okay, what's your intelligence, Cedric?
Eludes him.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, you're not gonna do it. Okay.
No, I was going to, but I'm like,
okay.
No, that's not.
Then subtract 4,275 credits from each of your inventories.
Okay, I have 2 more things I want to find, and then I promise I'm done.
Okay. Just 2 more.
Two more.
What do you want to find?
I want to find superior armor customization and superior hilt customization.
Okay.
Now, what does the superior quality do, buddy?
So for armor, it reduces the encumbrance by 1 and increases the soak by 1. Oh. And for weapons, it generates automatic advantage.
And increases the damage by 1.
Hey Pud, you mind tracking another one of those down?
Yeah.
Which one?
The superior armor customization.
I'm not going for this one.
I'm only going to get 1 more. So, which one of you wants it?
Well, that's the thing, is I'm basically at capacity for my encumbrance.
Okay, I'll find you one. Sorry, Etah.
Okay. So, you're going to look for the armor or the hilt first?
The armor.
Okay. It's going to be a rarity of... Okay, so 3 difficulty. And I'm going to upgrade it. Shit, never mind. Too late.
Well, I got 1 more, and I'm sure it's going to be harder anyway, so there you go. I'm going to turn those 2 into advantage. So 6 advantage for success.
Maybe he'll find 2.
He's like, hey, this guy is... Hey.
Oh, yeah, wait, this is the armor, right? So yeah, could I just use the 6 advantage to find 2 of them?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
He says, I got 2 pieces of ornate ornamentation for Jedi armor.
Ornate ornamentation? Guys, it's ornate ornamentation!
Oh
okay.
My god.
So he's selling the lot for 10,000 credits.
I'll negotiate the price down. I'll say, we're budding young Jedi and we're going to end the war if you just give us this 1 modification.
Roll.
Okay, is it just 1 challenge and 2 difficulty?
No, it's 2 talent and 1 difficulty because I flip a destiny.
For the armored robes, it's 5 encumbrance. Is that when it's on or off?
Off.
So how much is it when it's on?
2.
It around.
Oh my god!
Oh my!
He says, I would love to sell it to you. So this will represent that you fucked up really badly. You were really aggressive. He started to haggle back, and eventually you're like, fuck you, old man! You're gonna sell it at the price I say.
Oh my god, buddy, why?
Oh,
okay.
There goes one of the
I do not know this man!
But
Woman.
Ironically, you gained a boost for your reputation.
but what was the price?
We're gonna find out. He's like, look, that guy was angry, but he paid my price after all. He's a good man.
Woman.
Good woman. It's whatever they call him now.
My emotional weakness is anger.
Oh god, don't kill him.
I just get really, I take pride in my negotiating, so when I'm failing, I just get really, hot under the collar and I'm like, look, I've been here for 4 days, man! I'm the lifeblood of this economy, and if you don't want to sell to me, fine!
I am this economy. Oh my god.
I bring the credits. If nothing without me.
Bitch, I am the credits.
This music is good to represent the tragedy that's about to occur.
Is Shao gonna lose a limb?
20,000 each.
Shao, it's 18,000 for the lot.
Okay. And I turn to Reggie and I go, I will cover the 8,000 that was added on. So I will pay. I will pay 13,000, and you pay. No,
that's not necessary.
No, I'll do it. I insist, and I pay the 13,000, and I leave Reggie to pay the 5.
Okay.
Reggie's like, I'm not gonna ask questions.
Okay. So, what does that do to the...
This guy, this is why you gained a boost his reputation. He's like, you know what, it costs 18,000. You're like, okay. And he's like, holy shit, they paid it. I'm rich. This is the best merchant ever. Okay, so anyway. So yeah, you subtract 5,000 from your inventory, Chris. Subtract 13,000 from your putty.
Chris, it reduces the encumbrance by 1 and increases the soak by 1.
Well, actually, it gives you the superior quality, which does that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So you technically should write down that you have the superior quality, which will do what he just said.
Does this guy happen to have more of these?
No, not this guy. I don't think you want Putty to buy it from.
Could I track down that superior health customization, personalization though?
Sure. He's like, I got it right here.
That's my last one.
Your soul.
And I'm done.
Is it gonna be 4? It's gonna be 4. Wait, no, actually, let me check. I just said that without looking. It's gonna be 3 difficulty to find it.
There is one more armor thing I do want you to find, though, Putch.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we might as well make use of my reputation while we're here, because it seems to be building. I'll use the 2... I will use the 2 light side points and turn them into advantage. So 4 success, 8 advantage.
Okay. So you find a dealer who really wants to get rid of it.
Okay.
And you'll get 2 boost on with that dealer negotiating price.
Okay, I'd like to tackle the person.
Okay. It's going to be 1 challenge and 2 difficulty.
I'm not going to flip a destiny die yet, but I'm getting to the point where we should. 1 challenge and 2 difficulty, right?
1 challenge and 2 difficulty.
Look at those boost die! There you go, I got 3 success and 5 advantage.
You have got such a reputation as a good businessman. So your reputation is now worth 4 boost die in this market.
By the way, Marshall, can I say how much I love the reputation system? It's quite fun.
Yeah.
Imagine if your reputation...
I think I'm going to have to stop it at like 5.
Yeah. Because you'll put a cap on it, like idolized, you know?
Yeah. After a while, reputation can only go so far. People aren't just going to pay you for taking stuff away from them.
Admittedly, though, it is only like planet-based, so we're not going to be like spending our lives.
It's only planet-based and it's only boost.
Well, what if you get to like 5 reputation on this market? It travels across like the galaxy, and you get like 1 boost in everywhere else.
I mean, you might get 1 boost in this sector.
Yeah.
Not the whole galaxy, but maybe the sector.
Okay, the sector.
This is
the
not
outer
a
rim.
bad sector.
So how much is it bleeding me?
It didn't bleeding you. My young apprentice. It'll cost you 4,500 credits.
That's not a bad deal.
It's not terrible.
It's about 10% off, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that.
I mean, it's 10% off for free, basically.
It cost me my soul.
No, you're haggling. You have no soul.
3,500, you said, Marshall?
4,500.
4,500, thank you.
3,500 would be a lot more off.
Okay, I'm down to 27,000 credits, but I think I've improved myself considerably.
Okay, now Marshall. There are 2 more things I want to get. Does anyone else need to get anything in the market?
Yeah, I've got
Not
one more thing, which I'd like to employ.
I've got 7 more things. Okay, so Charles, what do you want to
We're going to spend this entire session.
From the Edge of the Empire book, I want to get the strength enhancement system.
Oh, is that an augment?
Do you mean a cybernetic arm?
No, it's an armor attachment.
Okay, oof. Because Shao was not going to let you find the cybernetic. She was going to refuse to do that.
Oh yeah, because she doesn't like charades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say she doesn't like charades?
It's page 194.
I don't want to play charades!
Why is everybody in this park an old Jewish lady?
Okay, so it's going to be an average difficulty to find it.
Off you go, buddy.
Wait, so this is a finder's thing, right? What's the list price of it?
The list price is
5,500.
5,500. Yeah. He says, "I'd love to make a deal."
660 credits, Charles.
Get. Oh.
You paying that up front, or are you going to do half of it?
Yeah, I'm just going to pay that up front.
That's a good decision.
Okay, subtract it from yours and add it to yours, buddy. There's a lot of money flowing around.
Yep.
So
we have boosted this country's economy.
You will. Are you going to haggle for it, buddy?
I haven't found it yet.
No, you're still finding it. Yeah. But you have a really good reputation. So.
Yeah. What's the difficulty again?
2 difficulty.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna use that 2 light side points to get some advantage.
Success. Oh my god.
You find a buyer who's extra motivated. You get an extra boost.
Okay, cool. And I guess I'll haggle the price down.
Okay, roll a haggle.
Buddy, you're negotiating.
I'm gonna
2 difficulty and 1 challenge.
Buddy's negotiating in this market is so unfair. Like, oh my god.
He's basically money Jesus.
I'm not money, How many boosts did you say I got from the...
You got 1 extra from that, so you now have 5.
I swear, if we ever lose Putty, this group is never buying anything again.
That's actually not that great a success, considering how many fucking dice was rolled.
Yeah.
Like 5 dice didn't score.
This guy hasn't heard of you. So you
6 success is pretty good on a negotiation, though, probably.
Yeah, no, it is.
I can't wait until we go to buy our ship and we have Putty negotiate it. And then like, I'll be credit for this one ship, and I'll be like, oh.
So 4,125 credits.
Worth. Hey, finally, my services were worthwhile.
Yep.
He saved money on the deal.
Paying for that.
Yeah, I mean, your services were worthwhile for me once when I got my lightsaber.
Well, I don't know, but I think in value terms, you didn't actually save much. Oh no, they probably, definitely did, but only just because you did give away a lot of value in terms of giving me a lightsaber.
Yes, so but I also got myself a lightsaber for free, basically.
Yeah.
Cash.
Okay, who wants to buy something else?
Okay, I wanted to hunt down the biofeedback system.
Okay.
Sniff it out.
Okay, what's the base cost of the biofeedback system?
3,300. Run the numbers.
I will run the numbers. Hopefully it's as easy to run as the last one.
I ran the numbers and they say cha-ching.
It's going to be 400 credits.
Alright. That feels like an approximation.
Yeah, it was 396, but I'll take 400.
Oh, well, yeah, that's reasonable.
Okay, I've added them to my inventory. How am I going to find this, Marshall?
You are going to find it by rolling a hard check.
That's 3, right?
Yep.
I track it down.
Okay.
Shocker, I know.
So you're going to haggle for it, I'm guessing?
Do you want me to, Chris, I say?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
You're going to haggle the difficulty of 2, challenge 1. And 4 boost.
Oh boy, that's an extra 2 boost. Ignore those last 2 boost.
Wow,
that's 7 advantage and 6 success.
And then add those 3 threats.
What the fuck, buddy?
I rolled 2 extra boost. I rolled 2 extra boost instead of 2 difficulty. Sorry.
So
you still have 6 advantage.
4 advantage. 4 advantage.
Why don't you go?
Because you drop the 2 advantage.
What do you want to spend the light side porn on?
So, how much success? I've got 6 success, right?
Yeah.
How much advantage do I end up with? 4?
Yeah, 4.
Oh, so no success.
Okay. So you now have 7 success and 4 advantage. Hey, you're a reputable merchant. 5 boost.
There we go. I reached it. I am idolized by the community.
Holy shit.
I am the lifeblood of this economy. I was right.
You really are. Without you, this like they'll spend so much money now because they have so much, and then like,
we'll come back years later, and this is just like a cityscape planet that's just filled. It's the new capital of the Republic.
No. I mean, like, and we leave and we don't come back, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Where's all our money coming from?" Or "Where's all our money gone?" And they just collapse.
I think you're away from your mic, Ben.
Yep.
Damn it.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Look, it's
so
like
the dealer will sell it to you for 2,310 credits.
I feel like I've done my job here.
Do you pay the price, Chris?
How much was it?
2,310 credits.
Yes.
Putty, you're making a killing here in the agent business.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Although I am down a lot of money with my spendings today, I got to make up for it somehow, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're slowly patching up your you covering that increase of cost for me.
I don't know. That was a lot of increase.
So you are, Putty. You've gotten. You can give your character a title now if you'd want.
Yes.
The King Merchant. Or the Queen Merchant, if you'd like.
Where would I put that?
Wherever you want to, Putty.
I like it.
Okay.
all hail the Queen.
How many boost die is Putty at now?
You could just put 5. It in your bio if you wanted to. You know, like
so
it doesn't
at
have
a
to
base
be
5 now, right?
No, it's part of her full name now. She is Queen Merchant Shaolet Shao Brakagu.
Wow.
Shao Brakagu?
She went to the courthouse and everything.
It's like Sir.
Right. Does anyone else want to find anything before
I do, maybe. Marshall, is there any
Charles
way
hasn't found his thing yet, has he?
No, I found mine.
He did, for the love of God, he did.
Sorry, look, it's been a long day at the market.
Ben, what do you want, Ben? This is
there any way I could find a modification that would allow me to get linked 2 on my double-bladed lightsaber?
No.
Really?
No, that would be a tri-bladed lightsaber.
Could I find a tri-bladed lightsaber?
No, it would look ridiculous.
What about
can I find a quad?
A quad-bladed lightsaber?
The answer
it's
is
just a throwing star.
Could I get 2 cybernetic arms and 2 more lightsabers?
No.
Chill.
Okay. Chill, Ben.
Are you done, Ben? Just chill.
Yeah, for now. I may want to buy more.
Okay, so the city has a parade for Putty and kicks out Merkava and
I was done. Now that Putty's all nice
wait, Marshall,
full
before we stop,
merchant juice.
All of this running around the market with my weighted shoulder pads surely gave me some athletics.
Actually, I forgot to tell you, Putty. I've come up with official rules for your weighted shoulder pads, and you can write this down with them if you want.
Yes, absolutely.
Your weighted shoulder pads no longer give you XP just because you ask.
But I was on the way to athletics.
Shush. They have a new no, but you will get some more XP.
Okay.
But I just changed how it works. Every time you roll an athletics check, then you get 2 XP.
I really like that, actually. Cool.
Time to start spamming push-ups.
Well, yeah, but don't just spam it. That would be scummy. Okay, so anyway.
It's Putty. It's exactly what he will do.
Guys, I think it's time for our daily push-ups.
That is mean.
The Bloodhound.
It's
okay.
time for
Kidding. That would only happen if
you guys get back. You guys
wasn't done?
No, you were done. I said Ben had the last one, and you didn't say anything, so we're going home now.
Bruh.
Oh, what do you want? What do you want, Chris?
No, Putty's gonna track down a lightsaber for me.
Is Putty gonna do this?
No.
Is Putty gonna do this?
Putty should do this. This is a high commission.
I mean, it is, but I mean, it's we found one rare lightsaber on this planet, I'll only do it if Marshall allows it and wants to do it.
No, if there's a rare one, there's got to be dozens of common ones.
Marshall.
That's amazing.
I mean, that's worth doing.
I think you've charmed Marshall into doing it.
Also, I kind of like how Reggie waited until now. So, like, Ben had to get, like, the first roll of the day while Shao was just a nobody. Now Shao is well known. Reggie's like, hey, you want to track one down?
So, Putty, I'll let you do it, but it's going to be a bit of a hard check.
Okay. I'll do it.
It's going to be especially hard. It's going to be 5. It's going to be 3 difficulty and 2 challenge. To represent that you guys have bought everything in existence in this planet already. And
you say I'm at 5 boost for rep now, right?
You're at 5 boost for rep.
Did you say 3 challenge or 2 challenge?
2 challenge, 3 difficulty.
This is so ridiculous.
And I'm gonna flip a destiny die.
Oh my god.
You got to it before he could.
I'm gonna do 2 light-sided points into advantage.
Jesus.
The guy says, what can I say? You're a reputable businessman. and he decides...
I got lightsabers at my ass!
Hey, Shao, you want to find me a quad-bladed lightsaber?
No, that's it. I'm done now. This is the last one, is this lightsaber.
He's
wait.
very...
So, before we carry on, Reggie, before I went and searched for the lightsaber, I said to you, if it is blue, I have dibs on the crystal.
As long as you have a green one to substitute it.
I have a yellow one to substitute it.
Oh, that'll work just fine.
Okay.
Wait, what?
You then have to sort out with Reggie to get your crystal back.
You bastard.
That's 10k crystal now.
Blue, green, red. Blue, green, yellow.
Hey, Merkava, I have a...
Do you want to roll on Ben's crystal color for his double-bladed, too?
Yeah. So this is going to be a yellow crystal, by the way.
Oh.
The double-bladed is blue.
Okay, so I could take one of the blue ones. You could have this yellow one to make it a double-bladed yellow. And then, Chris, you could have a blue.
Oh, okay.
Alright, yeah, that works.
This is all very confusing.
Well, Ben has 2 blues, right? Because he's double-bladed. We just found a yellow. I already have a yellow in Ben's old one. So those 2 yellows...
Well, so... I'm starting to think that... So I got a message back from the rules people.
Oh.
And I think... Well, one, the guy was a real asshole about it. All he said was, just read the page. And I was like, bitch, I messaged you! I've read the page!
We've had a think tank on the page.
But I think what he meant, he was emphasizing, he said, read that paragraph. So I was like, if he said, read the money price, I would say it's 2 crystals. But since he said, read the paragraph,
yeah.
I think it's 1 crystal. I mean, I think they need to be better with their customers, with their rules support, because I clearly said in the message, I've already read the rule, but it's confusing as fuck.
Well, in that case, I'll take your 1 single blue crystal, Ben, for a blue saber. You'll have a yellow double-bladed, and Chris, your new saber is yellow.
Okay, I'm fine with me. As long as it's not red.
Do we have to do mechanics checks to get these all sorted out?
I don't think so. Marshall?
No, crystals can be replaced easily, although each one dies a little bit inside every time you do that.
So they get a slight tint of redder.
Okay, so I'm going to negotiate my the price on this.
I'm going to flip a destiny die before you do that, because
no problem,
I need to get some more back into the supply.
You just got to juice up again.
So 2 challenge and 1 purple?
Yep.
I'm going to use the light-sided point on some advantage. No, I take that back. Success. Swerved ya.
This is swerve, bro.
So you can now transfer the goodwill to someone else since you've reached maximum goodwill. You can now basically talk someone else up with the 3 advantage.
I'm gonna repair Merkava's relationship with this planet.
Everyone, you can never repair it, but you can give him a boost. So he's got a wild child now.
Okay, I'll do that.
God damn it.
Wait. Could we all become associated with Shao and all get a boost?
No, because then you'll all sully my reputation like Merkava would have if you were all associated with me.
So Merkava now rolls a setback and a boost, represents the mixed relations he has with the community.
What's the price?
This is such a good mechanic. Okay, so roll. So let's see. You got 4 success. You have 5 success, right?
Yes.
Sounds like a deal.
It does.
It should be actually a hell of a deal.
7,440 credits.
Pretty good.
Yeah, actually.
I didn't even charge you. Actually, I think I'm going to charge you. That's 1,000 credits.
Okay, fucking take it.
For finding and then 1,000 for negotiating.
No, just 1,000.
So he ends up spending 100 more credits than he needs.
So you saved like a couple bucks.
But he found a lightsaber. He couldn't do that on his own.
Yeah.
Okay, Marshall. I need the stats on that saber.
So did you subtract 8,440 credits from your inventory,
Yep.
Chris? Okay.
It's 6 damage, 2 crits, 0 no, that's not right. Not 0 income. 1 income and 5 hit points.
Okay. Fuck.
What's your encumbrance like there, Chris?
Well, right now it's at 6.
Which is you should buy a backpack and a utility belt.
No, they ran out of backpacks. They ran out of everything.
The store is closed, sir.
But he doesn't have to do any checks. He can just do it himself.
It's gone. It's all gone.
We spent the entire day here.
So the damage is what?
You're gonna have to throw
6.
out your pistol. You're gonna have to throw out your pistol to be able to carry all this shit.
I'll toss it at whoever can carry
Oh,
it.
I want a slug thrower. I'll trade you a blaster for it.
No, he doesn't need more.
I can take a blaster.
You want a blaster pistol? Okay, I'll give Cedric my blaster pistol, and I'll take the slug thrower.
Okay. Add a slug thrower to your inventory.
You want my blaster pistol?
Subtract the slug thrower from your inventory.
Is there anything out of the ordinary
That's
about
my model of
this
blaster.
lightsaber at all?
No, the lightsaber's fine.
Okay, so it's just the standard saber.
Standard saber.
Ilum crystal?
Marshall, so what crystal does it have?
Standard. Ilum.
Ilum.
This is literally the lightsaber profile. Unless you looked for a special crystal, you're not getting a special crystal.
Okay, so it's just standard fucking...
Can we look for a special crystal, Shao?
No! The market is closed! They're like, we ran out of all the stuff, okay? It's gone. Putty bought it all.
Huddy literally owns everybody now.
They now have sold their slavery, their lives to him to pay off their reputation debts. What'd you say, Chris?
Can I get like a utility belt though?
So what you're saying is we have more minions.
Fine, but pay the listed price.
Yeah, I figured. I'll do that.
Okay. and then kill me.
Marshall, it's gonna be okay.
Okay, so this is why I don't give money to parties.
I'd like to tell you that this isn't gonna happen in the future, but Chris is here.
Chris is here, and you'll probably make more money. By the way, everyone gets their Republic salary of 1,500 credits. Add that to your inventory.
So you mean one job for me?
Okay, and since everyone's added that, you can now... after you're done with your luxurious leave on the planet Buys-A-Lot...
we all come back in just new duds and like...
I have a brand new lightsaber.
So everyone's like...
we all have more lightsabers except Cedric, sorry.
Wow,
Cedric.
you guys look very merchanty. And then... And Putty's shining with dollar signs.
Hey, I lost money on that planet.
Or credit signs.
Putty's like the king of the queen of that planet now.
Okay, so anyway, I think Shao's gonna open up a shop when she retires.
Well, yeah, no, totally. Shao's agency is gonna be a big thing.
So you are given you're given your new job. The admiral who gave you a previous job, Admiral Ular, calls again. Or I don't know. His name's not Ular. Let me figure. Well, while I figure out a name, he calls you, and he tells the party. He reiterates the party's job. The party's job is simple. Your job is to get to Taris. But as he told you last session, Taris is heavily blockaded. Taris is heavily blockaded by an enemy fleet, by the Mandalorian fleet. The Republic plans to attack that fleet, to drag it away from Taris so that Taris can be fully reinforced. But for now, they aren't able to. They're still gathering their own fleet. In the meantime, if the Mandalorians do invade, they want to send as much support as they can to Taris. So, that is your job. Your job is to support Taris while the fleet begins their preparations to take back Taris space. Does everyone understand the basic outline of their job?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, you are told, however, of course, that you can't take the full fleet. You can only take shuttles, which will then run a blockade run to land on the planet without being blown up. This will be hard, and people may die just trying to land. You have 4 shuttles that you can bring to the planet in the fleet. On these shuttles, you can load the following on each one. You can either load 25 soldiers. You can load 500 rations, or you can load 50 blasters.
I'd say the rations for most of them, I'd say.
I would say we bring 50 troopers.
That's a lot of
Oh, and by the
troopers.
way, the previous conflict thing has been simplified. If you lose a shuttle, everyone takes 1 conflict, not 1 for every trooper. 1 for 25 troopers. I think that's a lot more reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, let's take 50 troopers.
I don't think we should take that many troopers.
Really?
I don't think we should put so many lives on the line.
Well, lives are on the line. Taris is going to be invaded.
We're brought into this war to protect people. We are one-man squads. We don't need to put so many lives on the line anymore, Etah.
Yeah. Here's the thing: if we don't bring enough lives, extra could be lost.
Yeah.
I think 50.
I still think.
And I think troops
500
could complicate
rockets
things
and
for us.
50 blasters.
I believe that food should be our main priority, and then weapons.
Well, if you
then
do you
multiple.
want to ask the Admiral or the Colonel's recommendations?
Yep.
Admiral UR or Colonel
That-
Grouch?
that-
There's
might
100
be a
men,
good
no
idea.
weapons.
Admiral UR says that she thinks it's best to bring supplies because she has no idea what sort of situation's going on. They have a garrison at Taris, but they don't know what the garrison's up to, and she thinks it's always a fair, safe bet to bring supplies. Grouch disagrees and says that soldiers make armies, not food. And he says that you should bring soldiers.
Do you think we would be able to get the shuttles back here and get more troops down if we go supplies first?
No. This is a blockade run, not a trip back to the groceries. Once you land, you will not be able to leave Taris until you figure out another way off. Or until the Republic fleet
I'm sure we could
unblockades
steal a
the
crime
planet.
boss's ship with the help of a Mandalorian.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I have pretty good streetwise. We don't really need a Mandalorian.
But the Mandalorian's a bit of a badass, though, and eventually turns out to be Mandalore the Ultimate, so,
Enough.
Whoa! What?
And no, he just turns no.
Can I flip like 3 Destiny die to make that?
It is true. It is true. No, let's leave it there.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I still think 50 troops, 50 blasters, 500 rations.
How about each of you gets to pick what you put on one of the shuttles? Since there's
Yeah, we all command one shuttle each.
I like that.
Well, no. You're all going to be on the same shuttle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You each get to decide what's on each of that's a fair way, and we don't have to do the complicated voting that would proceed if we had to choose 4 different items with 4. Anyway, so
My vote goes to straw poll.
No, it would be such a okay. Charles, what do you want on your shuttle?
I'll bring food.
Okay, Charles will bring 5. Did I say 500 rations? I believe
5,000.
No, I did not say 500.
I swear you did.
No,
There's
it was
way.
50,000.
You totally said 5,000, man.
Well, I take that back if I did say that. That's an absurd amount.
No takesy backsies.
No takesies backsies, man.
There are takesy backsies. Okay, so 500 rations. Etah, what do you bring on yours?
I'll bring 25 troopers.
Okay. I'm using a pencil today, by the way, Putty. You'll be proud.
Oh, yeah, I'm here to click. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Chris, what do you bring on yours?
What's the rundown so far?
Well, 500 rations and 25 troopers.
So nobody's taking blasters yet.
Rations.
Okay. So 1,000 rations. 25 troopers.
No, now
Putty?
we need more rations.
I'm
Putty, what do you bring?
taking food as well, yeah.
Wow. 1,500 rations and 25 troopers.
Are the troopers at least armed?
They are, but these are extra blasters that we would be taking.
We have a slug thrower and the blaster laying around that we don't need.
The troopers, that'll arm.
Two blasters were fine.
The troopers are armed.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have to carry their gear. Or shuttle their gear.
No, the blasters would have been extra in case you needed to arm people on the planet. Hint, hint. Anyway, so...
Which might have been useful, but oh
Hey,
well.
Cedric, you want to change your idea?
An army marches on its stomach.
As do the people of Taris.
Not if they're dead because they can't fight back.
We will do all the fighting. We are the Jedi. We are their saviors.
Etah, you can't complain. You picked rations.
No, Etah didn't
troopers.
pick rations.
Oh, never mind, Etah. You can complain.
No, he can't. You picked troopers. If you wanted blasters, you should have picked blasters.
But I also wanted troopers, and I wanted blasters and more troopers.
Well, you only had one choice. You made it.
Okay.
Let's move on.
So anyway, you guys...
We will beat the enemy back with rations.
We'll throw food at them.
We will drown them in the tin.
We will weaponize them.
There are Republic pilots provided. Do you guys want to... Do one of you want to pilot the ship instead of the pilot?
I want to pilot.
I want to restrain Etah in the back.
No, we can let him pilot. I think... Isn't Cedric a decent pilot, though? Do you have that, G? Or...
I'm just double checking if I picked up that.
Guys, would this be space piloting or planetary?
This would be space.
I have 2
I have not
1 green. Let's do it.
I have not picked up the pilot.
Thanks, Cedric, for...
I would trust the Republic pilot, but it's up to you, Etah.
I want to do this.
Do you want to... Okay. So,
we did give him extra piloting anyway.
So don't roll yours first, Etah. Don't roll yours. I'm going to see what happens to the other shuttles first. So don't roll yours, Etah. I said don't roll it. Delete whatever the fuck you're typing. Delete. Thank you. I can see you.
That was painful.
All right, Matt Hardy.
You just
That's
love
absolutely
disobeying.
delightful.
Delete.
Okay.
Just shut up, Etah.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Do any of you want to spend Destiny die on the other pilots?
Oh, we could do that.
I don't think... that would be favoritism.
I think we should...
I mean, we could just spend 3 on each.
We could.
But if you do, sometimes Destiny's a bitch, and I might spend 1 on one of you.
Well, you would have to.
Plus, it's always good to have at least 1 Destiny remaining, just in case we need to use Force powers.
Okay, so I'm going to roll unless anyone says anything.
No, I think we should definitely throw a Destiny on the troopers.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Okay, so I'll roll for the troopers first. You flip a Destiny. Someone flip a Destiny die.
Ben's doing it.
Triumph!
Whoa.
Okay. The troopers are able to successfully land on the planet. Well, let me see. Don't remember if
Can we already have troopers and blasters down there with the Triumph?
Horrible. No. I'll figure out what the Triumph does. It's my role. Ha ha ha.
Well, they make it.
No, wait, it's technically our role, because if it was your role, we couldn't spend Destiny on it.
I'm saying you can spend Destiny on it as a special thing.
Okay.
It was...
That is fair, gentleman.
Thank you. I am a fair gentleman, aren't I?
Yes, definitely.
Roll charm.
Occasionally.
No, they're fine. In fact, they land so gently that that you could feel the cloud of puppies landing gently in the gentle.
Oh.
Actually, I know what I'm going to spend the Triumph on. I'm going to spend it. They end up navigating a course that is so safe through the flak and the lasers that are flying around as you're trying to land on the planet that whoever goes next will get an upgrade to their role.
Okay.
Etah.
Yeah, that's us.
That's us. Ladies and gentlemen, we have liftoff.
We will go
Okay,
last.
Etah, if you want to go next, roll.
We will go last.
No, we're going next.
No, we're going next, Etah.
Your entire crew wants you to go next.
I trust in the Force.
Okay,
Oh, my-
and the Force is telling me to go next.
Force is also telling me to go next.
Oh, that's a coincidence. Excellent.
That was close.
Oh my god, we actually needed that. Enough.
You don't know what the green would have come
Yeah,
up
the green might have been a success.
Okay, so anyway, the ship lands safely, but the next ship won't get the safe provenance of the pathing.
Yeah, but we're through. It's fine. We've got all the rations. The next two ships are just food.
No. You don't have all the rations.
We have rations, is what I'm saying, on our ship. So the next two are only additional rations.
Oh, that's true.
If
Yeah.
only someone had blasters.
I do. I pull up my slug thrower.
That's not a blaster.
It isn't.
Oh.
Okay, another one of the ships successfully lands. These Mandalorians are pretty bad.
It's their first day on the war. What do you want?
It's our first day on the war.
The second day on the war.
It's our first week. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Marshall wants to shoot somebody down.
Oh my god!
I failed.
You failed.
I failed at shooting them down. So all the shuttles landed successfully. You now have 1,500 rations and 25 troopers on the surface with you, as well as your party, obviously. And no one got killed. So, as you step out of the shuttles, you are surrounded by wreckage. Mountains of rubble form canyons in which you and your companions can walk through as you step over pieces of destroyed furniture and old
corpses.
droids. Every footstep kicks up clumps of ash and dust, though this is hardly noticeable. There is so much in the air that the sun itself is barely reachable to your eyes through a mournful gray sky. Near to where you are standing are trenches, tents, and barricades, which are all standing under the remains of a partially collapsed skyscraper. High above the rubble behind the trenches is the Republic flag, flying rugged in the breeze. Do you guys go up to this garrison?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. So, you're stopped as soon as you walk up by a Republic soldier. He says, who goes there? And then he sees that there's an entire, almost a half a company of troopers behind you, and he says, Oh, reinforcements! You guys must be the Jedi, huh?
Yes, I'm Jedi Knight Shao Brakagu. This is Jedi Knight Merkava, Jedi Knight Etah, and Jedi Padawan Cedric.
Oh. Well, it's good to meet all of you. Here, I'll take you to the colonel in charge. I'm guessing you want to meet with him. Well, he'd want to meet with you. Would you like us to give your troopers some places to sleep?
I know.
Yeah, and
That would
need
be
you
most
guys to
appreciated.
unload the ration.
How was your?
Oh, there's food! Thank goodness.
There's
yeah,
food.
We'll send people. We'll send people to unload the rations. We've been pretty low on food lately.
How's your munitions?
Pretty bad, actually. Awful. We, all the troopers here only are half supplied. But the colonel will tell you more about that. And he runs off to start organizing the unloading of the rations. So, another trooper leads you to the colonel's tent. Upon entering the tent, you are shown to the colonel, who I will share with you first-hand out of the session.
Ooh. It's a man or a woman?
It's a woman.
I would like to romance her.
No, what?
I'm kidding.
So she looks up from a holographic map that she was planning something on in her tent, and she looks at the rest of the party and says, "Oh, thank goodness. You're the Jedi I've been expecting, correct?"
Indeed.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, we've got a hell of a situation going on here, so you've arrived just in time. I've been trying to get this garrison in shipshape order for the first wave of the Mandalorian invasion, but so far I haven't been very successful. We've got 100 troopers here at this garrison, and we've got 50 blasters between all of us. Unfortunately, one of the bombardments blew up our munitions tent, and we're really low on weapons. Thankfully, if you guys brought rations, we should be, well, pretty good for now there. We need, so basically she says, the thing I need you Jedi to do first, before you, well, fight off the Mandalorians, that's the second thing I need you to do. The first thing I need you to do, is try to get us more weapons, and if you can, more troops. I think with 125 troops, we are gonna get slaughtered.
How do you want us to do that?
She says, "Well, while you were on your way, I came up with a few leads." She says, and I've got a few different ideas of how we can get the troopers. There's a couple local swoop bike gangs in the Undercity that are, well, I don't know how compliant they'll be. We've tried reaching out to them before, and they haven't very well liked to talk to us. But then again, you guys are Jedi, and I've heard of your negotiating skills.
Shao like pops up her collar and says, "So you've heard of me."
Word has spread. She says, those gangs are the Hidden Becks and the Black Vulkars. The Hidden Becks are the most dominant swoop bike gang right now. They're pretty militant, and I think they could provide troops, weapons, and supplies, food if we needed them. But until now, they've been pretty uncooperative. And, well, they are violent criminals, after all. I'll use them if I need to, but they might be hard to coerce or convince.
Do you think we would be able to offer pardons?
Pardons?
Of their crimes, if they were to help us?
Sure.
Alright.
There's also the Black Vulkars. They're a smaller gang. They wouldn't be able to offer us as much support, but in the past, their leaders seemed more cooperative than the leader of the Hidden Becks, so you might have some more luck there. As far as alternative methods of getting troops, there's a burnt-out security droid factory down the way. You might be able to reprogram some of the droids there to fight with us, as crazy as that sounds. If we end up needing more food, there's a skyscraper nearby that we can scavenge out of, but I doubt we will. There's also, if we need more weapons, I think there's a Hutt named Azure. He has a bunker in the Undercity that he planned on riding out the bombardment in, and I think he might have some weapons for us. Finally, there's a barracks that used to house the local security force. I don't know who's left alive in there, but it's blockaded under some rubble. If you could lift the rubble and get them out, there might be some troops loyal to the cause in there.
Okay, I think Merkava and I should go to the barracks. And
you're gonna split up?
I mean, if we decide to split up, I wouldn't. I don't know.
Hmm.
And then Shao.
I think
and
we should
Cedric.
search for a Twi'lek and a Wookiee to get us in with the Hidden Becks.
Please stop.
Well, we found our
You
Twi'lek.
can't put me on Taris and expect me not to make these jokes.
Hey, Shao, we found our Twi'lek.
Does she have a pet Wookiee?
She doesn't.
We could flip a destiny die.
No, you can't.
Narrative.
So what are you guys doing? You could go to the Hidden Becks, the Black Volkers, you could go to the Security Droid Factory, the Skyscraper, Azure's Bunker, or the Blockaded Barracks.
I like the hidden backs.
Like,
I'd like to try and go
have
get
some
those weapons. That's what I would say. Is the biggest lead on the weapons was the bunker, right? I think that's since we did make a group decision not to bring.
The Becks could probably also sell you weapons.
So
the Becks could offer us everything. You said.
I believe what I gather from this is that our biggest priority is weapons, considering half the troops don't have weapons. So we're basically fighting with 50 people or 75 people when we've still got 125. So we need weapons. That's our main priority.
What are we going to get to do before we have to start fighting the Mandalorian?
She says, I have no idea. They could land at any moment.
Well, fuck. Honestly...
But she says, then again, they might not land for another week. I have no idea. We don't have intelligence on their plans right now.
We have delayed one of their supply ships.
I mean, we've got rid of the supplies.
You got rid of the munitions and the food, yeah.
Yeah, they still have tanks.
And droids.
I mean, but we exploded... We had a huge explosion in the munitions. That would have taken out the...
We don't know. We don't know what's going on.
We don't know.
With the
You
rest of the
don't
ship.
know what happened.
Okay. So, anyway, honestly, I think weapons are our highest priority, and then we need
pretty
to
far away,
recruit
Chris.
the
Can you
larger
move in?
gang. What, buddy?
You seem
Move
like you're a
into
little
your
far
mic.
away.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I think our weapons are our highest priority, and then beyond that, I think we need to recruit the gang to bolster numbers.
Yeah. Would the barracks have weapons too?
Barracks almost certainly has weapons of some form.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'd be okay with going there myself because I haven't moved force power. I can get it, or Merkava could.
Okay,
Holy crap.
I tell you what then, Ben, why don't you go to the barracks and the rest of us go to the bunker?
I mean, if that's okay with all of you.
I think it's a bad idea going, like, one person solo.
I mean, no, if it's one person solo, though, he doesn't have to dedicate. If shit gets real, he can get out of there. He's a sentinel. He's been trained in the art of stealth.
Running away.
So who's Ben going to?
The barracks.
Blockaded barracks.
The barracks, okay. So, by the way, you guys have... so, basically, the mechanical needs are... The Colonel suggests that, ideally, she'd like to have 200 fully armed and fed troops at this garrison. Okay? But she knows that if that's not possible, they'll work with what they can. And she says that... She says that every troop will need 5 rations. So, currently, with your 125 soldiers at the garrison, you need 625 rations to feed them. You have enough for that so far. So you're pretty much secure on rations. You brought a shit ton.
Yeah, guys.
So far, you need 50 blasters. You might need more blasters depending on how many troops you recruit.
No,
We'll
don't
see.
we need 75 blasters? Because the troops...
Your troopers come with blasters.
Yeah, so we need minimum 50 blasters, I say.
Well, I think we need... the troops we recruit from the backs might come with them too, actually, never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, 50 is a good idea.
Okay.
So I think Etah's aim is to
Get soldiers.
Get
and
as-
weapons.
Scout, if nothing else. I mean, let's just see what's
Yeah.
going on
Yeah.
over there. Our aim is
Okay.
to come back with 50 blasters.
So we will start with the main group. So you guys split up. Oh, and she marks. So she marks on Shao's datapad all
I have a
the
data pad
important.
too.
Great. She marks on both of your datapads all the important features on the map. So where you can find all this stuff.
Okay.
She gives explicit directions. It should be easy enough to find it as long as there's nothing in the way. Which she reckons is a possibility, considering the heavy bombardment Taris has suffered. There might be rubble for all she knows. Okay, so you guys split up. I'm going to start with the main detachment of the group who are going to Azure's bunker, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did she give us any indication whether, like, are we going there to talk to Azure or are we breaking in?
Oh, she says, well, if Azur's there, negotiate with him. If he isn't in his bunker and it's abandoned, requisition the supplies in the name of the Republic.
For the Republic.
Okay. And if he's non-cooperative, requisition the supplies in the name of the Republic.
For the Republic.
But she says, don't kill him. That could get messy, and then they'd have problems with the Hutts.
Oh.
For the Republic!
We could always coerce him as well. Because, I mean...
We are good at that.
Is the bunker really going to hold up to a planet-wide bombardment?
It's a bunker.
That doesn't sound like coercion.
Wait, isn't that...
Wait, are you coercing the Colonel right now? No.
No.
That indicates, if you're using coercion there, Chris, that's indicating that we're going to launch a planet-wide bombardment.
Oh my god!
So if it won't hold up to a planet-wide bombardment, then it's already gone, because there's been a planet-wide bombardment.
Oh, okay.
So that,
yeah, Chris.
You're like, will this bunker even hold up? And the Hutt's like, yeah, man, I'm still here.
Oh,
Okay.
fantastic.
Okay, so we're going to the bunker.
Okay, so to do that, you'll have to get to the nearest undercity elevator. I mean, lower city elevator.
Lower city.
Not the undercity. So you guys go to the nearest lower city or you start heading towards the nearest lower city elevator. On the way, while moving through a small valley of rubble, you see a group of thuggish-looking characters stand on the top of this hill, overlooking the party. One of them says...
Shit, they have the high ground. We're fucked.
One of them says, hey, we're the Ash Gang. Welcome to our territory.
Oh, it's a droid gang.
As well.
They're not droids. He just sounds weird, I don't know. He says, we used to work for the swoop gangs around here, but since the bombardment, we're making it out on our own. So, pretty simple. If you want to cross, you pay the toll, 300 credits per person.
I put my hand on my lightsaber and say, I don't think we'll be doing that. I'm attempting to coerce them.
Okay, that's an average coercion check.
Let me just check what my coercion is.
Me trapping?
I had Autumn. Well, I'm not a great coercer, but I am a Zabrak.
Puddy,
Yes, sir.
what's your coercion?
2 proficiency and an ability.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Okay.
And automatic advantage.
I am more confident now.
Oh, that's without the difficulty. 2 difficulty, you say?
Buddy, you have done this so many times.
I know! Okay, so I fail.
Fail with 1 disadvantage.
They say, I don't know what that stick you got there is, but pay us some money.
Oh my god.
How many of them are there?
There's 5.
Yeah, they got numbers on us. I don't think...
I think we should kill them.
I think we can do it.
Okay.
If
worked hard for this
I
money.
can get exact. How far away would this encounter be, Marshall?
It would begin at medium range.
Medium range. Okay, let me have a look at my force leap power because I think I can get up to them.
Wait,
I mean, I can get up to
the-
them anyway with strain.
Is this one of the gangs that...
I can get up to them without strain in just 1 maneuver.
Marshall.
You don't have to say my name every time you ask a question.
No, okay. Is this one of the gangs that we're supposed to recruit that's stopping
No.
us?
No, this is the Ash
They
gang.
said they used to work for the
They-
Hittenbacks.
yeah,
Or the
yeah,
Swoop gangs.
I already expected you to ask that. Yeah, they specifically said, sort of in an exposition-y way, "Hey, we don't work for them no more."
No, you
Yep.
were cutting out really bad for a long time.
Oh,
Yeah, but that bit came through.
okay. Oh, roasted.
So if we kill them, maybe we'll get in the good books of the gangs, or maybe we won't. I don't know, but let's kill them.
Okay, so they detect. Do you attack before they do?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. That'll be
So
that'll
Charles,
be
don't,
cool.
don't roll. There's a new initiative
Okay.
way to do
Oh
this.
god.
Yeah,
Marshall, reset
No,
it first, just in case.
yeah.
And then, just to let you guys know, at the end of your turn, make sure you write in it next so that we know it's the end of your turn.
Let's deal with forming the initiative. So I'll roll for the street thugs first to give you guys an example of what it looks like.
Yeah, good idea.
Make sure you use the separate dice, Marshall, not the combined.
Yep.
This is already sounding complicated.
It isn't. It's pretty simple, and it'll speed things up, trust me.
Believe me. We got the best initiative. Believe me.
Believe in the shield.
We got the best people, the best initiative.
Are these guys? I'm assuming these guys aren't minions because you're a cruel mistress.
They are minions.
Don't they roll together then?
Yeah, they do.
Cool.
Then who's their master?
So we're done.
They're gonna go last.
Who's their master?
So you literally roll, and then the amount of dice you're rolling, and then PC. Do it like that, though. Type out the number of dice you're rolling as letters instead of doing the traditional 2G. Like, if you had 2G, you wouldn't write 2G, you'd say GG.
GG!
Okay. Good game! So is this cool or vigilance?
Cool. This is cool.
Cool. Okay.
Cool.
That's a challenge dice. Why have you got it? Okay, whatever.
I rolled exactly what it said, too.
You did? That's weird.
No, he said roll GGPC instead of...
Oh, you didn't put the init roll.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Good job, Marshall.
I don't know what the fuck just...
He did a normal roll. And P is purple and C is challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
So I'll go first. No, sorry. Charles should go first.
No, if I'll go first.
Then Chris.
Yeah, sure. So, as an incidental... not as an incidental first. I'm going to use my Force Leap ability.
Yes! Do it! Unleash your hatred.
So, I need to double check exactly how it works, because I've not used it before.
From what I remember, you can jump to anywhere within short range with it.
Yeah. And then I can spend, I think it's a force die to spend a force
Spend force to increase power's range by a number of range bands. Is that what you're looking
Do you have that upgrade?
Yes. I have the whole upgrade down that side.
Wait, but
so it's a maneuver.
That range I think only applies to the basic power, not for Force Sleep, but I might be wrong.
There is a specific upgrade to Force Sleep that says you can use it to jump to anywhere within medium range.
I don't see that.
No, it doesn't.
There is one.
There really isn't.
Okay. How much money you guys want to bet? 5,000
I'm looking
credits!
at it right now.
I'm telling you, you're wrong. It's going to be hilarious.
Okay,
off you go, Marshall. Where is it? Because down that force...
We're talking about enhance, right?
Yep, we're talking about enhance.
About to make you people look like...
You've got the control to use it as a maneuver and not an action, right?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like you're not going to use this the way you hope to.
Yeah, the range upgrade right there.
Yeah, but isn't range supposed to apply to the basic power, not to additions?
Well, it wouldn't. The basic power is enhance athletics check. Yeah. So you're enhancing your own. There is no range to the basic power.
That makes sense. So you need to roll 2.
So you guys gonna pay up, or...?
No, you said there was a specific one that said you can now jump to medium range. There isn't that.
It pretty much is.
So I've got to make an enhanced power check to...
First of all, have you got the one to use it as a maneuver?
Yes.
Okay.
I've said that like 3 times.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I've got a lot of things on my plate. So if he succeeds in getting 2 points, can he engage with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've got to roll 1F.
So, what are the smiley...
Nice! Good job.
I am force leaping to engage as my maneuver.
Okay, you do that, and they're like... Immediately these guys are like, we fucked up.
Yeah, jumping all the way up into into engaged, and then I'm gonna.
Do you want them to roll fearsome?
Yeah, roll fearsome.
What's
Average
the check?
difficulty.
Okay, they're not scared, but they should be. Actually, just to resist the fear, not to rout, they take strain, and one of them gets a little bit injured. So
How do you get hit? What?
He trips over and bumps his tailbone.
So
He
what
falls on a landmine.
do you do next, buddy? Do you cut these motherfuckers?
I am going to try and cut the one that was speaking's head off.
I think as a minion group, you would just attack them all.
You attack them all, but he can be specific for lore purposes.
Yeah, for the lore purposes, I'm just gonna straight go for the one that was talking.
He kills them all immediately.
Oh,
Too bad.
actually, before I do that, I'm gonna use an incidental to up my brawn, using committing a force die.
Okay, sounds good.
Nice.
So roll. What's difficulty? Just two purple.
Have they got defense marshal before you roll?
They don't. Definitely not.
You got this, bud.
That
seems wrong.
Oh no, that's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not that.
Re-roll the whole damn thing. God damn it. You guys have rolled so many incorrect checks today. It's been like a new record.
Well, to be fair, it's because we've probably rolled more checks than ever today.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, yeah. So, what is your base damage?
My base damage for my lightsaber is 6. Yeah, 6. And that 2 will crit.
A crit will, I think, kill the whole group, or maybe it'll just kill one of them. Crits kill minions.
Yeah, a crit does kill a minion.
Yeah.
So, do you activate the crit?
I'm gonna activate the crit.
Okay.
I think you're about to kill like 3 of them.
So you kill 3 in one swipe.
You fucking ninja
And you kill 3 in one swipe, and then stab another in the arm, and he's injured.
Oh my god.
Cedric, type exclamation mark in it next to move on.
And they're and they're thinking, we have fucked up so badly.
How much strain is it for... actually, never mind. I can talk to them from medium range, can't I?
Yeah.
I say, clearly you have underestimated who you are talking to.
I would just say, run.
Yeah, no, you're right. I use my maneuver to walk up to them very, very slowly. Look, like lightsaber not even drawn yet. Under my hooded robes, they see the red flash of Zabraki skin. I look up and I say, "Run." Okay,
roll an average coercion check, but with 3 boosts since they're scared out of their lives.
Oh my god!
And I get automatic advantage. So 3 advantage, 2 success.
They run. Do you let them?
I do, at group.
Yep. I let them run.
You see them scatter off into the distance screaming.
Success.
Cedric just literally waved through 3 of them without
You
a
jump.
try.
That's really badass because you force jump, then cut down 3 in one swipe, and they were just like, "We fucked up."
I would imagine, like, in lore, it's like all one single motion.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it was.
And it's like, yeah.
Alright, so clear initiative and let's go down this elevator.
Oh my god.
I think that's one of the quickest combats ever.
It was meant to be quick. I didn't expect it to take too long, but that was really fun.
I look over at Cedric and go, "Nice swing."
I nod at him.
You guys are Jedi. There is no doubt. So,
Cedric's still a Padawan.
You guys get to the elevator. It lowers you down, and you start heading to Azure. Since you guys had that little encounter, I'm going to jump back to Ben. Ben, you start walking on your map to the garrison, to the security forces garrison somewhere in the upper city. You navigate some interesting terrain on your way, and eventually, you think you get to the right area. The old barracks is barely recognizable through piles of stone and metal, twisted by repeated bombardment. The only sign seems to be the general box shape of the pile of rubble, in addition to a Taris security force flag flying above the heap. So you see where the door should be, and there's a massive boulder in the way.
I use my move force power to attempt to move the boulder out of the way.
Okay. Do you have enough upgrades to move a boulder with a silhouette of 2? So do you have 2 strength upgrades? Actually, you don't need 2 strength upgrades. Even if you only had 1 strength upgrade, you could use the strength upgrade multiple times. So how many strength upgrades do you have?
I have 2 strength upgrades, 2 magnitude, 3 control, 3 range.
Okay, so roll a force power check. Roll your force rating, basically. Okay. Do you...
I'll flip a destiny die to...
Even if you did, it wouldn't be enough.
Really?
That'd be enough for the basic power, and then you need a second point to increase the strength of it.
Oh, then I guess I failed.
Okay, so you...
Can I use my lightsaber to cut the boulder in half? And then move both pieces individually.
Since it's not metal, you can, but it will take, because it's not metal, it will be very hard to do so. So it's going to be a formidable check. You okay with that?
Formidable lightsaber check?
Yeah. I'm also going to upgrade it.
And that's how many?
1 second. I'll tell you in a second.
What did Etah fuck up?
Okay, so it's 3 difficulty and 1 challenge.
What's he doing?
He's cutting a boulder in half, so it's easier for him to lift the individual parts.
Well,
holy hell! I did very well.
Okay, you cut it in half without any resistance. Although, while you're doing it, some of the powder from the boulder gets in your eyes, and it takes 3 strain. You take 3 strain. So add that, and but you successfully cut the boulder. It's now in half. It's a halved boulder, is what it is. Do you try to move the individual parts now?
Yes.
Okay.
Would I be able to?
No. Because they've got silhouettes of 1, and you need the strength upgrade, so you need to be able to spend 2 points. So you still are not able to move these boulders.
I cut them again in half.
They are too awkward now to be cut in half again. There's no way you could.
Would there be any way for you to just force your way inside?
I was just thinking, is there any windows?
No, they're all covered in rubble.
I mean, would I be able to move the rubble?
You could try.
All right, I go to the window with the least amount of rubble.
You don't see windows. I said they're covered in rubble. So
I have my data pad. Would I be able to download a schematic?
That would be a.
Do you have Wi-Fi?
That would be a He does. That would be a daunting. That'd be a daunting outer rim check.
What if he used the Destiny die to have downloaded it just back at the bunker? Or back at the
what
base.
bunker?
Base. Back at the base. My bad.
You want to flip a Destiny die instead of rolling the check? Okay, that answers it. So, you downloaded the schematics while you were back at base. It took a half an hour to do it. You're like, I better get those schematics. You know where one of the windows is. It's offset, and you think you know where it is. So, do you try to move the boulders in front of it with your hands?
With my force.
Okay.
I think this is a really easy athletics check to actually move them, and you're just using the force to be like flashing.
Okay, one more force attempt, and you're going to start to be strained by using the force so much with failure. So
That's okay.
So roll force power check.
Fail.
No, it's not a fail because it has a silhouette of 0.5, so you can try.
Okay, I flip a destiny point.
I said 0.5. Technically, it's a silhouette of 0. Anyway, okay, you take 1 conflict and 2 strain.
Alright.
And you successfully lift the rock that's in front of the window.
Okay, so then can I open the window? Or is it already unlocked? Or
It has a silhouette of 2.
the window you can try to. Yeah, the window can be easily opened.
okay, so then I open it.
Okay. You see a bunch of security forces. Most of them lying on cots, others playing cards. There's like burning fires in trash cans that they're using to keep warm. And they all see you and they're like, "Oh, help! Help has arrived!" And they start running over and shaking your hands and stuff.
Alright. I asked them how much munitions and rations they have here, if any.
They say, we have no rations, unfortunately, and we have enough munitions to arm all the soldiers at the garrison present, 25. So, in other words, they have 25 blasters, which their 25 soldiers will use.
Right.
So you could just bring the blasters and say, "Soldiers, stay here."
How much conflict would that be?
How much conflict would what be?
Telling them to stay.
No.
Telling them to stay wouldn't take conflict.
No.
Really? I'm not.
How are you telling them to stay? Are you saying, "I want you to die," or like, how are you?
Well, I would have. Well, if I were to do it,
they're not going to stay in this burnt-out building. If you can ask them not to join the garrison, or you can just not ask them to join.
We have
the garrison.
the rations to feed them, and that's all the motivation they need.
We have the rations. They have their munitions. I'm taking it them.
So
I just figured.
So
I
you're
just figured
asking
they would
the
stay here.
soldiers to join your garrison.
Yes.
Okay, they accept without any coercion. They say, "We'd love to help defend Taris. We've just been stuck in here for days ever since the bombardment collapsed a nearby building on us." So they begin to get out of the window you've opened.
All right, and then I lead them back to base.
Okay, that's a successful mission.
Good job, dude.
And then
Well done, Etah.
And then I've succeeded after so
You
many.
succeeded your Jedi trial. You succeeded this mission. You are the most successful member of the group.
Unless
Except for that one time you almost killed a bitch.
Now, if you want, because the party got interrupted slightly, and because you did that pretty quickly, I'll let you roll a hard athletics check to catch up with the rest of the group. If you want to run up to them. Or you can just walk and you won't catch up. Ben?
A good thing to do, Ben, before you roll is say, "Yeah, I want to do that. That sounds cool."
Yeah, use your words.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
your
it.
human words.
That's 3P, right?
Yeah.
Good job, bud. Oh.
So, you aren't able to get there in time.
If only you had weighted shoulder pads, you would have gained 2 XP right there.
Yep. So, you guys are headed...
I should have tried to buy them.
You guys are headed to the bunker.
We can't all be Piccolo.
Nope. I should have bought a turban on the last planet.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
So you successfully get inside the lower city elevator. It takes you down, and you descend into the lower city. And then you follow the markings on your map and the directions you were given to get to the part of the city where Azure's bunker is rumored to be. When you show up, you see a sort of door off in an alleyway where you think this is around the area Azure is. Do you go to that door or do you keep going?
Yeah, go bang on the door.
Okay, you bang on the door and you hear from inside, "Onga wonga, binga."
Oh god.
Which in Huttese means open up the door.
Is that him talking to someone else, or is that us? Is that an order to us?
Yeah, he's talking to someone else who happens to be knocking on another door in the room.
I thought he was talking to a servant to open the door for us.
Oh. No, he says you guys.
Okay.
Guys knocking on the door.
Do we see like a handle or?
Yeah, there's a handle.
Okay, does it look easy to lift? Does it look grubby?
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
I say to Merkava, form 6, you do it.
Okay, you turn the grubby handle, and you enter an area. You enter a dim room lit up by a small wall light in one corner, and a series of controls on a terminal in another terminal corner. Directly across from the entryway is a giant black disc which bulges out in the middle. And next to, on one side of the room, on the other side of the room from the terminal, is Azure the Hutt. And I'll share his picture.
The share as well. You know how I like to do graphical work during the sessions?
Mm-hmm.
And I was inspired, quite frankly, and I needed to create a masterpiece.
God damn it.
That is amazing.
I love the green ear.
Okay. He says,
Needs more hood.
he says, who are you people?
My name is Jedi Knight Shao Brakagu. This is Jedi Knight Merkava, and this is Jedi Padawan Cedric.
Jedi! Excellent, excellent. He begins to rub his palms together. I am in need of assistance. Jedi will be perfect for the job. Are you interested in receiving payment for a task I need achieved?
We might be interested, but rather than payment, we're looking for weapons.
Weapons?
Yes.
How does 50 blaster pistols sound?
I looked at Merkava, and I looked at Cedric, and I say, that sounds perfect.
Excellent. I have a crate of 50 blaster pistols within my bunker here. Unfortunately, there's a catch, and it has to do with your task. The bunker is, well, it's been captured by someone who used to work for me. His name's Ianor, and he worked for me as my slicer. Unfortunately, he's now hacked the controls in my bunker, and my security systems are working for him. I could get into the bunker, but I'm no warrior. I would most likely be shot down immediately. But you, on the other hand, well, you Jedi could survive, no doubt.
Seems like a dangerous task. I think we'd be up for it, but in addition to the blasters, I think we're going to need some compensation. Danger pay, you know? I'm trying to negotiate.
Okay, roll some sort of check, 1 second.
Well,
roll an average negotiation check.
Okay.
Ooh. Do you want to spend that triumph on getting a lot of money?
Yes.
Okay. He says, ho, 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 ho. I like the way you think. I always heard Jedi were stimpy types. Well, I would be happy to negotiate. Yes, how does a bonus fee of 2,500 credits sound?
Is that each or total?
For the whole group.
Yeah, it sounds very reasonable, your hut, sir.
Not each.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. He says, excellent. He rubs his palms together again. And he says, well, I have the password if you'd like. It's XYZF9. Enter it into the terminal, and you can go in.
Okay, we're gonna head in, but we would like to be at full strength before we do it. I get on comms and I say, Etah, come down to the bunker. We're gonna invade it.
Okay, Etah, you receive that message. Do you head to the bunker on your map?
I ask the troops if they'd be able to get to the bunker, or do they rather get to the base?
You want your new troops from the Well, you had already left there, so.
I figured I'd try. I tried to take them first.
Okay, so do you take those troops to the bunker?
I let them make the decision. They can either go to the base or they can come with me.
I'd rather you didn't risk lives when we want people in that base.
Okay. Well, they say they say that given the choice, they don't want to go to some bunker in the middle of nowhere. They want to defend Taris.
But it's a great holiday destination.
But I tell them very well, and I point them in the direction to go. Just keep going. Now.
The Hut bunker is a great expansion to Pizza Hut.
So you head to the Hut bunker. God damn it! You head to Azure's bunker, and you arrive at the place you were told.
Whoa, an underground Pizza Hut. This sounds awesome.
All right, I'm gonna grab a quick drink. My throat is fucking dry. I'll still be able to hear you guys.
Okay.
So,
we'll enter the password and we'll begin our entrance into said bunker.
okay.
Should we?
Oh, what?
But before we actually go in, should we? Is anyone like really sneaky, so they can go off ahead?
I think Ben would be the sneakiest. I don't think he's actually sneaky though.
I mean, not really.
Ben.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
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 I'll sneak in.
As the password is entered on the console, a feminine voice rings out with sputters of interference on a speaker. Stand back from outer door. Outer door opening. Please proceed. The huge door begins to push forward, turning like a corkscrew around grooves. Eventually, the metal door comes to a sudden creaking stop. Stand back from outer door. Outer door closing. As you turn your back, another door emerges from the floor, sealing the way behind you off. Stand back from inner door opening. The door before you descends into the ground as you step into the next room, and it closes again as you move past it safely. So,
I tell Cedric that this voice does not make it easy to sneak in.
Well, I think that's quite obvious, Etah.
We may want to rethink our plan.
There wasn't much of a plan. It was, do you sneak? No.
I'm a shadow. Yes, I sneak. I'm like good at it. That's another story.
That's right, ladies and gents. It's a dungeon. Can you guys see the map on? Can you guys see the map on Roll20?
Yeah, and I was searching for this. I was like, I knew one was here this session. Let's see if we can find it.
Hey, Marshall, how long is this dungeon gonna take us?
I don't know. Let's find out.
5 hours.
It's a mini dungeon. It's not the size of the last.
And anyway, we're finishing on the 3-hour mark. If we need to do more, we'll do it on Wednesday.
Oh, we have to finish it? Like, we're cutting it at 3 hours no matter what's going on?
Oh, we can go like 10 minutes over.
Yeah, I can go 10, 15 minutes over, I guess.
Okay.
I can sacrifice my sleep for you guys.
We don't have time for you to talk. So anyway. So you guys are in the room. So are you guys trying to all sneak?
I am.
Okay.
I guess I'll try to sneak ahead.
Well, you should know that there is no ahead. In this room, there's 3 droids staring at you.
Oh, then no.
Okay. Like, you could all try to stealth right now, but if one of you doesn't, they'll see you.
No, we're just gonna...
I wave.
Okay.
I draw my lightsaber. I don't ignite it.
Whoa!
The 3 security droids, as you draw your lightsaber, point their weapons at you, and you hear over the intercom...
Whoa!
You hear over the intercom, hi, I think, from what I can tell, you're Jedi, right?
Yes,
Something like that.
We are here on behalf of Azure the Hutt and the Republic.
Wait. This is my job, and we know how badly you are at speaking. I speak for this group, and we are.
Yeah, Etah, shut up.
He's like, wow, you have a lot of disagreements.
Alright, I'm back.
No, there's a general command structure. My friend here is just outside of it.
Well, look, I'm Eonor. He probably told you about me.
I have heard of you.
Look, I'm not stupid enough to pick a fight with Jedi, so
Excellent.
I'll offer you a deal. I'll unlock the vault and let you take whatever you want from there, as much as your hands can carry, if you leave me alone. and don't do the job for the hut.
Are there any weapons in the vault?
He says, no.
I'm afraid we need weapons for the defense of Taris.
He says you could buy an army full of weapons with what's in that vault.
Why do you Why do you want this bunker so bad?
Because when the Mandalorians come, I don't want to die.
You could achieve that by helping us fight them off.
He laughs.
I thought you might say that. I look at the group.
I tell Putty to charm.
Wait, what do you tell Shao?
I'm kidding.
I didn't even hear you. Okay. Cedric, what do you think?
By the way, it's implied that the hut, I may have not expressly said it, so I'll imply, the hut wants you to kill him.
Yeah.
Bring him into custody. He wants his bunker back. He doesn't just want you guys to go in, take the blasters, and be like, okay, good luck.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fully aware.
Okay, yeah.
No, so are we in an area where I can say...
I want to know what's in that vault, because we currently have no idea what's in there.
He says, do you ask that? Or
yeah.
He says, I haven't counted it, but thousands of credits and a lot of gold.
Are we in a position where I could talk to the party without him hearing?
Not in this room, but you could whisper. Maybe you wouldn't hear if you whispered.
Do I have to make a check for that, or?
No, you would just have to roll the dice on whether his microphone in the room is loud enough to hear you whisper.
Okay, instead of doing that...
When I say roll the dice, I mean figuratively here, not literally.
Instead of doing that, I'd be very open about this, and I say to the group pretty loudly, if we do the job for the hut, and we have access to the vault...
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he's gonna let us.
I don't think the hut wants you to rob
Chris,
him.
you're very far away.
He doesn't want us to, but it doesn't mean we can't. Accepting the offer from this guy is essentially robbing the hut.
Isn't that what we plan to do anyway?
Yeah, but so it's up to you. Do you want to rob the hut and leave him a bunker, or do you want to rob the hut and not leave him a bunker?
Out of context, what we could do is we have him open the vault, kill the guy, turn him in, get the money, the weapons, and the vault,
and then kill the hut, and then become Sith Lords.
Hey, buddy, what's your story? Why are you from?
I'm from here on Taris. Grew up here my whole life.
What do you do? What do your father do? Is he a baker?
My father was a no good criminal like me and everyone in my family.
Not making yourself very sympathetic.
He says it a little bit sarcastic. He doesn't actually think he's a no good criminal.
Okay.
He's repeating what other people have told him over the years.
You ever think about joining the swoop gangs?
No, not tough enough, I'm afraid.
You aren't, or they aren't?
I am not. And also, they rarely need anything hacked.
I'm sure the Republic military could use a techie.
Well, if I ever want to die in a battlefield, I'll be sure to consider your offer. Do you want to try to convince him with a roll there? Or...
Sure, yeah. I'm gonna say that, getting into this vault couldn't have been easy. You're clearly skilled. I'm sure they would take you in a heartbeat.
Okay, let me see. I think I have a difficulty set for this. I do. It's gonna be a formidable charm check.
Is that 4?
That's 5.
Ooh. Okay.
Not easily charmed.
No, indeed
Destiny
not.
point, maybe? Or
how many have we got right now? Destiny view, so can someone do it for me?
2. We got 2.
Yeah, go on, I will.
Okay.
I shall.
Do you flip it or do you want me to?
You go ahead. And it's 5, you said?
5 difficulty.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Yes! Oh, yeah. That little...
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm going to do this, but look, if you can promise me I'll get out of here and Azure won't kill me, then I'll work with the Republic.
I can promise you a Jedi escort out. I can't exactly promise you can get out of here, but we'll do everything in our power to make sure you do.
Okay. He says, well, I know Azure isn't tough enough to kill the Jedi. I'm just a little bit worried that he might hire someone later.
Well, as part of the Republic military, there's quite a bit of protection.
He says, that's fair, I guess. You know what? Fine. He says, I'll tell the droids to stand down. And the droids begin to put down their weapons, and they walk out of the room.
Thank you. You're doing the right thing.
This is not deception, by the way. You do plan on this, right? Because if you plan on just killing him, you...
I don't... I can't speak for Cedric and Merkava's motivations, but Shao is very, very honest.
What about Etah?
Forgot you were here.
Right now, we're quote-unquote taking him into our custody.
Okay, you see him walk... You see the door after the droids leave. A few seconds later, it opens again, and Eonor, I'll show you what he looks like, comes out of it.
I'll paste it.
Well, I suggest, or to Shao, that we should, when leaving, we should act like he's in our custody and that we're taking him to the Republic base.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
And we'll tell Azure, hey, your bunker's all ready. And we don't tell him that we stole anything.
So you just head back out to Azure and tell him?
No. Well, let's look around the place first.
There's no shame in stealing from a Hutt Lord. A Hutt Lord? A Hutt.
All this stuff is probably stolen. So anyway, so.
Wow, that's exceeding.
Acquisition the surprise.
Do you tell this to Eonor, or do you want him to help
you
steal it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I say, let's take a look in that vault before we go.
He says, are you sure? I doubt Azure would be very happy if you're working with him.
Oh, we'll get the blasters before and get out of here before he even knows. These supplies are acquisition for the Republic anyway.
Anyway, look. Go ahead.
He says, look, as long as it's going to be on your head and not mine. He says, I'll unlock it remotely from where I was before. He points to the door, the center door on this map, the one right directly across from the big bunker door. He says, go down that hallway and the vault's directly at the end. Okay,
if you want that Jedi escort, I'd wait for us here. And then I motion.
He says, of course, I just need to go unlock it remotely first.
Of course.
So he goes back to where he came from. And do you guys head to the vault?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is exciting. I love that you guys are being scummy about this.
We're not that scummy.
No,
it's not scummy though.
No, true.
I don't plan on stealing millions of dollars in credit. I'm just
I do. we need resources to continue saving the world, and if you're gonna steal from anyone, might as well be a Hutt.
Yeah, because the Hutts aren't known for employing bounty hunters.
But what we can also say to the Hutt is the fact that we have done our job. We have got him in our custody.
Yeah, we've got the bunker. The bunker is fully accessible.
And our payment is all of your life savings.
No,
we just don't.
No, yeah, we're gonna take all his life savings and then get the money from him. Oh wait, maybe the money's in the vault. If he's like, I'll go get the money from the vault, we just leg it.
And then we just leg it.
or we could just not say that we're taking any money and that be like,
oh yeah, forget about the money. It's okay. We've changed our minds. This is a Jedi gift.
No,
okay,
we'll leave enough in the vault for him to pay us. But
that's sucking silly. Because if he goes to the vault, he'll see that we've stolen everything.
But maybe he won't know that we stole it. We tell him that they must have taken it out of the vault.
But we just promised Eonor it was on our heads, not his.
What we do is we say, forget the payment, we're taking him as payment.
Oh yeah, good idea. Great, fantastic idea.
So you come to the vault room, and as soon as you get in there, you hear over the speaker. He says it should be opening now, and you see the two doors. The two large. Man, this music's creepy.
It sounds like cats mating distantly at the middle of the night.
You see the two vault doors turn wide on their axes and reveal the vault inside.
This goddamn music.
The vault is lined with concrete walls, is dimly lit by a single light tube in the ceiling and contains 2 tables and an old-fashioned tumbler safe. The right table is filled with briefcases, and the left table is covered in gold bars, stacked high.
Can I? What skill would it be to break into the safe?
Skullduggery.
Can I?
What's your skullduggery?
Wait 1 second. Merkava, how much force power do you have?
2.
Okay, and how much have you upgraded move?
Move.
Like, do you have like the upgrade of control?
Yeah, I have maximum.
But I'm sure even with that, you'd still need to do the skullduggery. It just lets you do it with the Force.
I'm just.
Wait,
How
are
about-
you insinuating that I could just boop the mechanism?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure if you couldn't do it,
You could finally manipulate items as if they were in your fingertips.
yeah, but that's the outside of the safe. You'd still have to crack it. If you couldn't get a window open from the if you couldn't get a window open from the outside, I hardly think you'll be able to access the mechanisms of a safe.
Yeah, that seems balanced.
He has trained since then.
But okay, so let me just end this conversation. No, he cannot unlock a safe from the inside with the Force.
Then what is the move force power useful for?
So that you can like open a window from it.
Moving things.
So Ben, if you wanted to do this skullduggery check from across the room, you could do it, but you still have to roll the skullduggery.
Or let's say you're in a hangar bay and there's a door, an airlock that's sealed, and on the other side of that airlock is the vacuum of space, and all the troopers are near that door, and you're on the far side of the room. You could use it to open the door, suck them all out, and close it again from across the room.
Giving them the most painful death
Or you could use it to manipulate lightsabers from medium range.
Or you could use it to
Whatever. I'll do the
enter
skullduggery
something on
check.
the computer without people noticing.
I'll
Or
do
if
the
you get it
skullduggery.
maxed
While he's
out.
doing the skullduggery check, I count how many credits are in the room.
Okay, so do the it's an average skullduggery check. So you count the credits in the briefcases. There are 40,000
40,000?
in the briefcases. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to look to the group and say I think we should leave the gold because that's obvious, but I think we can get away with 10,000 credits each.
Or we could take those credits and put it in our group for a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. What about if we do half and half? 20,000 in the group, 5,000 each.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Why would we leave the gold?
Because us walking out with giant bars of gold might look a little suspicious.
Well, me and Merkava will just suspend them above.
In my opinion, you guys are robbing this guy. Might as well do it properly. I mean,
Wait, okay.
Don't listen to the voice in our head.
No, let's see the value of
Remind
what-
me. Does he have an army out there?
no, he would have broken in if he had an army.
Okay, well then let's just steal all gold.
I want to stay on good terms with this hat. I know he's going to figure out eventually, but I want the blasters, and I don't want to have to fight him for them.
Fine.
Cool.
What's in the safe?
Feel free to pocket a gold bar if you can do it nonchalant.
So in the safe is a lot of documents, and as you flip through them, you realize that most of them deal with the deeds and ownership of Azure's fighting arena on Taris.
Okay, but you should take those to like the police or something.
Or just take
just
it so we
take
can
them.
run it.
We are the
Sell
police
the
right now.
building. We have the deed. We could just sell the building.
Wait, is this like the Wild West where the deed declares ownership, Marshall?
Yeah.
The Wild West, you clearly haven't done land lore.
Then I am definitely taking the I'm definitely taking the deeds and documents in there. And how many gold bars could I fit in my backpack?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's backpack's pretty.
The gold bars have an encumbrance value of 3 each.
So the backpack has 4, so you could totally stick one in your backpack, right? And it'd be pretty nonchalant.
You could stick like 30 in there.
But
Okay, so
I thought
I'm
you.
Just kidding.
You confused my little brain.
I'm gonna take 2 gold bars.
So here's the thing. I'll say this: since the gold bars are heavy, I'll let you take 2, and for everyone over that, it'll add a setback to any attempts to search you that Azure makes.
Is he gonna feel you up on the way out?
If he decides to search you, then you'll get a lot of setback. But if he's not trying to see it, then Unless you have them.
So I'll take 2 gold bars, and I tell Putty that he should take some and put them in his backpack.
I put 1 in my backpack.
Okay.
And anyone else who has a backpack?
Cedric.
Also, if you're taking 2, Ben, they're not both going in your backpack. Your backpack has an encumbrance of 4, sorry. The gold bars are 3. That means one of them is going elsewhere.
Okay, can I put one of them in my utility belt?
No, it has an encumbrance of 1.
You'll literally be carrying it out.
Yeah, so you need to only take 1, Ben.
Can I put it in my robe? I can hide it in my robe, yeah.
Can you hide a gold bar in your robe?
It's still under his net encumbrance.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is that for like our narrative purposes, I told him he could take 1 only because he could put it in his backpack. He can't put 2 in his backpack. In the narrative
That's literally
sense.
why I'm picking up 1. And I think the gold bars should just go straight into the group.
Well, we're gonna have to find a buyer for those. It's gonna be a long time before we liquidate them.
Are you kidding me, Shao? Like what?
Look, as the professional negotiator here, I'm telling you, it's gonna take a while to shift these things.
Okay, fine. I'll take only 1 and put it in my backpack.
Also taking 1. And we're also taking all the credits.
Okay. Add. So, do you want to do the thing you talked about, putting half in the group's inventory and then 5,000 for each of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone add 5,000 credits to their inventory.
Back up to 50,000 credits.
35,000.
The group now has 62,000 credits.
I can easily get a ship for that.
44,000 credits for me personally.
I was looking at them. We might be able to get like 1 of the freighters.
What plus whatever
On
gold,
the early
plus
freight.
whatever the gold bar is into our
It
credits.
Anyway, we're gonna get out of here now.
Okay.
How much conflict are we gonna take for this whole thing?
I still don't think this is evil or angorous.
You do take conflict.
Yeah, don't.
I still
forget
don't.
out of this.
I still don't think it's evil or angorous at all.
Well, that's nice, but
It's for the Republic.
Yeah, I mean it's good. Like this, the conflict system is in a very like
No,
objective,
it's good for the Jedi.
good or bad.
Jedi is good for the Republic. Because we're partners in war.
Yeah.
All's fair in love and war, Marshall.
So let me check how much conflict you take.
50.
Yeah, how much conflict do we take from stealing from a criminal?
Who said he's a criminal?
This
He's
is
a
the
hut.
one legitimate hut.
There are. You guys now
With
you're
a
racist.
fighting,
First you
fighting
first
arena.
you take conflict for racism.
Actually, Ben, don't forget to write down the fact that you have those documents.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna say, does anyone not want to take the credits? Does anyone say, nah, we're stealing? Does everyone take part in this?
I need more.
Yeah, nobody actually thinks it's stealing.
Yeah, like
That's-
it's
okay.
a criminal. And maybe Shao's convinced me that we're giving it to the Republic.
Okay, all of you take
That'll
3
convince me.
conflict.
It's reasonable.
That's not that bad.
You're really hurting my chances of becoming a light side paragon here, Mashi.
I didn't do it.
No, you literally did.
I mean, I'm a light side paragon, so I'm fine.
It was your choice.
Are you saying it was my choice to steal the money from you?
I was saying it was your choice to make it a conflict action.
Okay. If you want to see it, I mean... Okay, so you guys meet in the lobby with the slicer.
Okay,
Alright, let's go.
Oh, I'd say to him, we're gonna say you're our prisoner. It'll be easy to get through here. Just go on with it.
He says, oh, okay. Why'd you come here anyway, he asks.
We need blasters to arm the troops to defend Taris.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So...
Did you see any blasters around?
He says, no, I haven't really explored the place. It's pretty big, and I've been pretty paranoid, so I've mainly held up in the control room.
Do we want to explore the place?
Do we want to make sure he's not just... Like, he's not got, like, more blasters?
I mean, I think we would be pushing our luck a little bit. I think we should just see if we can get the 50 blasters.
This whole dungeon.
I don't imagine. I imagine we've seen the exciting parts, but we can go ahead and explore if you want to.
No.
I feel the urge to explore,
Sure.
to just double check that there's no...
Okay, where do you guys
As long
go?
as there's not a Rancor.
Especially if there's a Rancor.
Can I ask Ianor if he's got a schematic of the bunker, or if he can get us one?
He says, I suppose I can try. He heads back, and a few minutes later, he comes back and gives you schematics.
There you go.
Alright.
Let me reveal the bunker.
I love. Honestly, a computer person is great for our group. Holy shit!
I was wrong. I apologize.
Holy hell!
So
we
on the schematics, it says that the bunker has a vault, a quarters for attendants, a kitchen and cantina / bar, guest bedrooms, a storage cargo bay, a droid bay, a master suite for Azure, a boardroom for Azure, a spice lounge area, and a luxurious bathing spa.
Yeah,
Should we try that storage area just to...
Yeah,
I don't
the
know.
storage
That
area, I
sounds
think.
amazing. No, I'm kidding. Let's go to the storage.
Okay, you guys go to the storage area. Crates lay all around the room, most of them marked with labels: alcohol, dry foodstuffs, water tablets. One of the crates has the drawing of a blaster pistol on its side.
Oh,
Let's crack it open and have a look, yeah.
Yeah, search through that.
Okay,
See how many
it has 50 blaster pistols inside. This is probably the crate he talked about.
Cool, we'll take that then, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Grab that.
we'll tell him we found our payment while trying to catch Ianor.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, we'll just drag it up with us and say,
So
hey,
do you guys exit the vault then? Or exit the bunker?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What?
How many gold bars can we fit in that box?
Oh my god!
It depends. Are you taking blasters out of it?
No.
I would assume so.
Because it's
No,
stuffed
no,
to the
no,
rim.
not-
It's stuffed to the
No,
rim
we're
with
not.
blasters.
we're
Okay, we're
not
not doing
taking
that.
blasters out of that.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Fine.
let's just go.
There are other crates in the room.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but we're not. I don't want to get into
we
trouble.
don't want to be openly stealing, okay?
Oh no, I'm going to tell him we've requisitioned some supplies, but only on the way out.
Okay, so the door begins to open as you enter the password and leave the bunker. Azure sees the man before him, and he begins to spit at him, and he says, "Ah, you Jedi do excellent work. I didn't imagine you'd capture him alive. Now I can torture
I put my hand out and stop him and say, we won't be taking that danger money, but we're taking him back to the Republic. We found our blasters, we got our payment, your bunker is accessible, we'll be seeing you." And we begin to leave. Are we accosted?
He says, well, wait, taking him? Why are you taking him? This wasn't part of the deal.
He may be valuable to us.
We've substituted the credits you were going to pay us with a prisoner. So, if you don't like it, then we could set your bunker back down on lockdown.
Wow.
Or there are other methods, and I put my hand on my lightsaber.
I still have mine drawn. Like, I'm still carrying mine in my hand.
Yeah,
Azure says, "Fine, Jedi," and he begins to head back into his bunker.
Okay, are we free to leave at this point?
No one's stopping you.
Okay, then before we leave, I say the Republic has also requisitioned your credits from your vault. Your support in the war is much appreciated, and then we leave.
Oh my god!
You hear coming behind you a scream. Jedi!
That was amazing.
Oh my god!
Do we lose the conflict for being open about it?
No.
Okay.
Do we take more?
I wasn't stealing; it was requisitioning supplies for the war.
Okay.
Our war, not the big one.
Our war against being poor.
I'll tell you what. If you spend all the money you made in there on weapons that you give to the Republic, I'll take away the conflict. But somehow I don't believe you.
No, I will. We got access to some. Can I spend those 5,000 credits to get blasters right now? Can I pass a negotiation check to track down a shady dealer?
Well, you have a lead on where you could buy blasters.
All right, then I said
the what do you call it? The hidden Becks. They sell weapons.
Okay, I'm gonna say to the group, you escort him back. Mama's gonna do what Mama does best, and then Shao walks off.
I don't think you should go through the hidden Becks alone.
I say Shao back at him. Mama's gonna do what Mama does best.
Not alone.
You went alone.
They're highly militant.
He's going into gang territory.
Okay, Eonor hears what you're saying, and he says, well, to be fair, as long as you don't screw them over, the hidden Becks don't randomly murder people.
I nodded him. I nodded the group and say, "Trust me."
But then he thinks about it for a second. He's like, then again, I've only been with you guys for about a half an hour, and you seem to screw people over a lot.
Are we screwing over you? We could.
Okay, Putty,
ignite my lightsaber.
Putty, I'm gonna have you take a conflict for all the fucking threats.
That is definitely fair.
This is the third one, and I'm just like, Jesus.
Okay. I ignited.
I think Shao is power hungry. She's like, I can kill anyone.
Well, she's proud of what she does. She doesn't like being insulted about it, and she's prone to anger.
Okay, so anyway, let's get back to the fucking base.
Wait, before we get back to base, we might want to take this guy to the droid factory place so we can reprogram some droids.
Well, Shao is actually going off to find the lead, so...
I mean,
Yeah, so the rest of us could go to the droid factory with this guy to get him to reprogram some droids and come.
If you guys want to do that, I'll haul the guns back then.
If you want to haul the guns back, me and Etah and this guy
I'm
can
good
go
with
up.
that. Holy splitting up!
Yep, splitting up again!
I can contribute the least in terms of the skills that it would be required to get that.
Yeah,
so.
I'm generally adequate protection.
I tell Cedric, I sure hope we don't have to talk to anybody.
Right.
If that happens, I'm gonna be like, it's been nice speaking with you. Goodbye. Sorry,
I can do a little bit of coercion.
Yeah, and you as a human being are capable of speech, unlike a certain somebody.
I'm pretty good at deceiving.
So who's going where?
Shao is going to go to track down the hidden backs and the buying of... Or she's going to look for anyone who can sell weapons. If that happens to take her there, then, you know.
Cedric and Etah are going to the droid factory to reprogram some droids.
With ENR.
Yeah, with Ionor. Hopefully, to reprogram some droids.
Okay, you arrive at the hidden Beck's hideout.
Okay. Is there a person that I can talk to?
Yeah, there's two people. There's two guards guarding the door, and they both say to you, hi, what do you need?
Hey, I'm a Jedi Knight. I'm working with the Republic in the defense of Taris. I was hoping to buy some weapons and maybe even, I know it's a long shot here, but recruit some troops for the war.
One of them looks a little confused and says, troops? But the other one says, man, you guys must be desperate.
Well, it's not just that. We've heard a lot about you, and you seem good at what you do. We would be honored to have you part of the force.
Well, if you'd like to speak to the leader about it, come inside. He likes to meet new business partners.
Quick question, Marshall. Over the data pad, would I be able to, wire Shao credits?
No. Well, it depends. None of your credits are all of your credits so far have been physical. Like, if you made a bunch of credits by robbing a bank online, but and there's no bank right now that you can deposit money into an account. So
would the sale of the Galaxy Plunger not be since it was such high ticket, would we not have done that online?
You could have, yeah. If you guys agree that you did it online.
Yeah, I was always just assuming that whenever I got money, whenever I could, I would just be like, yeah, put this in my bank account. Well, the only physical credits I have right now...
You think there was an ATM on Dantooine, mate? I don't think so.
We had a galaxy plunger.
There's one of those really shitty ones where you have to pay fees. Anyway,
So it subtracts 10% of your credits for fees.
yeah. No, so I guess how much money do you wire to Shao?
Well, I'm going to
That conflict feeling heavy on your heart, motherfucker. You want to get rid of it too?
No, I'm just gonna calmly Shao and tell her that if she's successful in negotiating prices for weapons, tell her that she can have my 5,000 credits from the vault. And I asked Cedric if he would be willing to give his to.
Oh, so you're all feeling heavy on the conflict. I see.
You see Cedric squirrel run away by Gollum saying, "Mine!"
I'm fine.
By the way, who took the gold bars? Because
I took a couple.
I took one and so did Shao.
I took one, yeah.
Okay, well the gold bar is also money you stole. So.
Oh, yeah, I got plans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just saying you can't get rid of the conflict unless you spend all of your money and the gold bar towards the Republic somehow.
Okay.
Because then you would have been telling the truth about that. I didn't.
Could we lessen the conflict? Like instead of 3, could we take 2?
He means if he gets rid of the money and not the gold.
Yeah, sure.
Because if there wasn't, then I'm not going to be like, I'm keeping the 5,000 credits.
Okay, so you go.
So it is all about conflict with you.
I'll say it lessens.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry, Marshall. What was that?
I'll say it will lessen if you give the money but not the gold, but it won't completely go away. So you're led through. The Hidden Beck hideout is littered with its many members, many scattered in various corners working on swoop bikes, while others clean weapons and serve meals. The entire life of the gang seems concentrated in this area. You are led past this display to a set of Durasteel doors, which only open when 2 gang members shove them aside with their hands, clearly forcing through a system previously handled by an automated mechanism. One of them looks to you and says, "The bombardment put out some of our equipment. Look, anyway." In the room is a brown-skinned human male, bald, with a ring piercing in his right eyebrow. He appears to be moving credits into a safe in the wall. Upon the party entering the room, he reacts by quickly closing... Upon the Shao, he quickly reacts by closing the safe and locking it before sitting down in his chair. A muted smile dresses his face. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Shao smiles also and offers her hand. I'm a Jedi. I'm working with the Republic here, trying to stop the bombardment, really.
Ah, I see. The Republic! He yells, and everyone in the next room laughs.
That isn't quite the reaction I was hoping, but I'll take it.
He says, well, we'll work with anyone. What do you need?
Mainly, we need weapons, but we also need men. And women.
Well, I sell weapons.
Let's start with that. We're looking for... We could do with about 50 blaster rifles, sorry. Or heavy blaster rifles if you got them.
Heavy blaster rifles are a bit light right now, but I can sell you blaster rifles.
You said light, not non-existent.
I got a few of them, but they're used for my men.
What if... Okay, so let's go into the second part of our deal then. Would those men be willing to work for the Republic?
Remember the pardon.
He says it doesn't matter a damn thing what they think. They're my bodyguard.
Right. Does that mean you get to make up their mind, or you're not willing to lose them?
Maybe a little of both.
I see.
Depends what kind of offer you make me.
Well, we can start with perhaps the most juicy thing. I have pardons for any of your crimes you've committed. That's a start.
He looks at you shocked. He said, all of them?
All of them. Well, not the men who decide to work for them. And we could probably get you and any other management involved too.
Now we're starting to talk.
Indeed we are. Is there a chair I can sit down as I say that?
Yeah, there's a chair.
Yeah, I sit down as we say that.
He says, well, look. I'm willing to move some money around, move some troops around. He looks and he says, what What if I told you I'd be able to offer you weapons and soldiers, and you just had to do a little favor for me?
I am looking to spend some money today, but I'm also willing to do a favor. Let's talk about it.
He says, wait, money? Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be willing to accept payment, and I'd probably knock off plenty off the price since you're giving me those what did you call them?
Call them pardons.
Pardons. He says, but if you'd like as much as I can get your way, well, there's a problem, see. I need to keep a lot of men on staff because there's a rival gang in the area, the Black Vulcars. You've heard of them?
I've heard of them.
Ever since the bombardment, there have been even less police activity than usual, and, well, we've been expecting them to attack our base for a week now or so. We're on high alert, as you could say.
Well, we've heard that the leader of the Black Vulcars has been cooperative. What if I went to them and tried to organize a wartime truce between you two?
I was going to suggest you kill their leader.
I mean, that seems like the violent solution. Anger leads to the dark side.
He says, look, I don't know about that Jedi nonsense, but if you killed the leader, they would fall apart. I wouldn't have to deal with them anymore, and it'd be very convenient for me. I'd be happy to pay you in addition.
I still think this idea of working together is what's best to save Taris. I mean, business will be terrible if we don't stop this war, and everyone on Taris needs to work together. Don't you think? Since I'm appealing to his better nature, can I roll charm?
Yeah. That is literally one of the definitions from the skill.
Yeah. What's the difficulty?
It'll be hard.
Ooh.
Flip a point.
I don't think we have many of those. Can someone do a check for me? Like, check how many points we have? I'm not going to do that then. However, I will flip it if I need to with the force die. Which I don't. I'll use the 2 light side points to create advantage.
Okay. He says, I suppose I sort of need Taris to still exist to do my business.
That is true. You are a very, very smart businessman.
Very well. That sounds like a deal. You talk to the leader of the Hidden Becks. I mean, not the Hidden Becks. I'm the leader of the Hidden Becks. You talk to the leader of the Black Vulcars. His name's Benno. Well, I say him. It's a woman. I'm really drunk right now.
Okay.
So, she's a real asshole, but you talk to her. If you can negotiate a truce, plus those pardons, then I'll give you men, some blasters, even some rations I'll throw in on top.
Excellent. I'll go do that. I'm sure the money I was going to spend here today could be used to organize that truce, so I'll get on that. Thank you. You've been very helpful. I offer my hand.
He shakes your hand.
I'll be
This music is really ominous.
Oh, I forgot to share with you what he looks like.
I've met this guy before. Isn't
His
he
eyes are
blind?
brown. His eyes are brown right now.
Oh, so he's not blind yet.
I just couldn't find a picture with brown eyes. And he's not blind in the game, he has synthetic eyes, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. That's why they're blue, they're like robot eyes.
Beep boop.
Beep,
Anyway.
boop, beep.
So, while you're heading back to the Black Vulcars, we'll cut back to the rest of the party. What were you guys doing? Going to the droid factory?
Me and Etah were going back to the droid factory where Merkava were going straight back to base.
Okay. You get to the droid factory, and it is
Inhabited by Marshall.
It has 2 huge steel doors that close it.
Could you repeat that, Mr. Robot?
It has 2 huge Duracell. Am I still robotic?
Yep.
Yeah.
It has 2 huge doors.
Is that better?
Nope.
Great.
No. Oh god, the GM's typing.
I mean, we can hear you. I mean, I like... yeah, I can understand what you're saying. Like, if anybody has a problem, I can just translate for it most of the time.
Yep.
I tried to open it.
There's something stopping it from opening. You don't know if it's a lock or some debris in the way.
Is there a terminal outside?
Is there a what?
Terminal.
There's no terminal.
Is there Wi-Fi?
There's no Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Is there data?
Please, we don't have much time. Get to the thing.
Okay, can I try to use the force to open it?
Okay. It is a silhouette of 2.
Doesn't that mean you need to generate 3 points?
No. He has 2 strength upgrades, he doesn't.
Oh yeah, because it's 2 per point he spends, yeah.
Alright, so I open the door.
So you lift the door open with the force, cranking it open, and you can now enter the droid factory. Around the manufacturing lines, which have stopped functioning, with parts and scrap piling up at their ends. On the far end of the factory floor is a room which states Central Control Suite. The room itself is blocked off from the main floor. Standing on 2 legs around the factory are dozens of security droids, all of which appear to be offline. Many of the droids, in addition to being non-functional currently, seem to have dents and dings all across their bodies. The cause of which is likely rubble, which lies all around the room, the result of repeated bombardment on this already aging facility.
Marshall, if these introductions seem to be standard. If you have those written down, pasting it might be good. We heard most of it, but it might be good to have it in text form on this occasion because of the real body.
I ask Irian if he can get on the control
My
panel.
God, you are terrible with his name.
Is it not Ianor?
Ianor.
Where did Irian come from? I ask Ianor if he can get on the control panel and get a schematic of the droid factory, if there is one.
You can see the whole factory from where you are. What would a schematic be? There's no need for...
No.
This isn't a dungeon.
Okay. Okay. So, do we want to go activate those security droids?
I'm gonna
So the whole factory is the main factory floor, which is where the droids are made, and then there's a room that says Central Control Suite.
I'm gonna ask, if he can start reprogramming some of the droids that are in the best shape.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we'll take all the droids that we can.
He says, well, it's probably in that room over there.
Okay, let's go there
You
then.
mean the one called the Central Control Suite that nobody has been pointing to this entire time?
Okay, let's go to the Central Control Suite.
Are you sure? Because you could stay on the factory floor, you know. Make sure you don't want to get schematic for the control suite before you go in it.
Let's get a schematic. No, let's go into the Central Control.
The door is locked.
Is there a terminal?
No.
Can I use the force to unlock
Why if you only got 2 answers to any problem?
No.
Can I use my lightsaber to cut a hole in it?
Easy lightsaber check.
Literally, that's his thought process. Can I hack it? Can I force it? Can I cut it open?
Then slash.
Could
Cedric, you probably have better lightsaber than me. You want to open it?
well,
Even-
why
even
not
though
let's
maybe-
start with trying to is there any way to
Is there a key?
physically pick the lock?
Yeah, it's a lock.
Alright, let's skullduggery it.
Average skullduggery.
Off you go, Etah.
God, I'm surprised.
There! Well done, Etah. You did something other than cut it.
Your skullduggery is actually
Remove
really
it.
good. When you come to a lock, you should think, first of all, I have good skullduggery, let's give it a fucking go.
I mean, I also have good computers. My computer's the same as that, so that's why hacking is the first thing.
Okay. You now notice that you missed a terminal. No, just kidding. Anyway,
God damn it.
you get the door open. There is a computer in the suite. There's
Oh, Marshall's voice just got clearer. Oh, did everyone else hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, we're through the storm.
Nice, well,
We're through the storm.
Are we?
Yeah.
Excellent.
But it only happens for a couple minutes. It'll be back later, but maybe that's the last time this session.
So, there's a control. There's a computer. What do you do with it?
Me and Yenor get on it and start reprogramming droids.
Beep beep boop boop. Okay, it requires an average computers check.
What's in
Well,
our
what's
computers?
yeah, what's his computers?
He tells you my computer skill is No. It would be he has an intellect of 4 and 2 computers.
So he's better than you.
Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna boost him because he has more skill.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just make sure nobody's gonna be like,
Surprise,
Well,
bitch.
watch your back, Cedric,
Surprise attack.
or go lean on the wall.
I'm gonna look through the doorway while leaning on a wall.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh shit.
You're. Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm okay.
What level was this originally, Marshall?
It's an average check.
Okay.
Oh, just to reprogram all the droids? Wow.
I assume just to get into the terminal first of all.
Yeah, that's what it is to do. To unlock the terminal.
You forgot the boost die. See, we're all... Hey, Marshall, you can't complain at us anymore.
Can't complain against us.
See, I just knew the boost die would be empty, so...
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
used the
that-
Force
that-
C-Force power.
Yep. So you open the computer. He accesses the computer terminal and he says, "Okay, I can turn the droids on from here and give them a new directive." Unfortunately, it looks like from the readings, about half these droids are damaged. They need repairs.
Damaged. Are they still functional? Will they still be able to complete?
They're
their new
damaged.
directive?
They need repairs.
So they are non-operational.
Like literally, what the fuck? How can I say a word that means that thing, and you will just know that that's what the word means?
Well,
They're
damaged.
functioning. They're not like what they are damaged. They need repairs. I will repeat it again.
That doesn't mean that they're not functioning, or they are.
It literally means that they're not
Oh my
functioning.
Okay, then we will not worry about repairing these
I didn't
droids.
say they were damaged and could be helped by some repairs. Or
Aren't you good at repairs, Ben? Why don't you just try it?
They
Because
might.
I think
They
we're
might.
making too much
They might
time.
run better if they had repairs, but they still work. I said need repairs.
Wait, why did you say you don't want to do the repairs, Ben?
I figure it might take too long.
We're not going to finish this today. We'll do it on Wednesday. Well, we just take your time. Just relax.
We can finish this today if you give me 15 minutes.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can take 15 minutes.
I don't want to rush it though.
Alright, fine,
It's not
fine.
going to be rushed unless you guys decide to go into the tower.
Okay, let's go into the tower. No, I'm gonna go.
Also, just because we started late, guys, we are only 2 hours and 51 minutes into the session, so we're not even at closing time yet, even though it's at the hour.
Yeah, let's go. I'll try to repair the droids.
Okay. You go to repair the droids. It will require a oh, wrong page. It'll require a hard mechanics check to get them all in working order. Okay. Your what would you like the advantage to be?
Can I recover 2 strain?
Sure. So you weren't able to repair the droids. Yeah, they're beyond your skills. They seem to be pretty much fucked.
Alright, so then I just tell Yenor to give the operational ones a new directive and activate them, like, to help the Republic.
Okay. You see 25 of the droids light up and begin to march out of the room.
Oh, cool.
Okay, are they with us, or do I need to ask Yenor what directive he gave him?
He says, well, currently I told them to head to the garrison.
Could you tell them not to attack the garrison?
Oh, thank goodness you told me.
Let me just push that button right there. Oh, thank God, it was on the kill setting.
Their current orders are to murder all Republic forces. I thought that's what you wanted me to do. We can't stop them now.
Okay,
So
thank you, Yenor.
you send they're on their way to the garrison.
Do you guys think there's any use of us here, or should we go back to the garrison or go help Shao?
I don't think Shao needs help.
Okay, you guys head to the garrison. Shao, you get to the Black Vulker's hideout. It's pretty near to the Hidden Becks. You get there, and there's a guard outside, and he's like, halt, what do you need?
I wave my hand and I say, you want to take me to your leader? I want to roll a discipline opposed check on influence force power.
Damn, brah. Okay, 2 difficulty.
Dun, 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 dun.
I can't turn that force into success. That's not allowed on this, so I fell. The 5 advantage, though, he doesn't think I'm completely strange, and we can continue conversing normally.
Okay,
Question mark?
Says, yeah, that sounds fun. He's like, I do. Wait, what just happened?
Oh, sorry, it's
and then he like resets. He's like, oh, who goes there? What do you need?
old Zabraki tradition. Anyway, I'm a Jedi Knight working with the Republic, and I'm here to talk to your leader about your ongoing conflicts with the other swoop gangs.
He says, oh, he says, sorry, but we've had trouble. There's been a few assassins. How do I know you're not here to kill him?
I think, stroking my chin. What if I gave you a,
What if I cut your head off?
What if I gave you a deposit, something of value, to show that, you know, I'm not willing to just run out of here.
Rich assassin.
No, but what if I gave you something that I wouldn't want to run out of here in haste after killing a man?
He says, that sounds fair. What do you have?
I take a gold bar out of my backpack.
His eyes glitter. He says, yeah, that'll do.
Cool. I give it to him.
He takes the gold bar and begins stroking it like a cat.
Don't lose that now. Don't lose that.
He's probably going to steal it.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
the guard escorts you in, and he takes you to the back room. There you meet Benno, who looks like this.
Ooh. I will romance her as well.
No, she's your female version, man.
Maybe one day I can put a woman into a campaign where one of the players doesn't assault them verbally. Okay,
How do you think it feels being a player?
That's true, yeah. So you, Benno goes in and, well, no, she's in. You go in, and Benno is sitting at her table. She appears to be cleaning her gun.
Greetings.
She says, who are you?
My name is Shao. I'm a Jedi Knight. I work with the Republic, and I'll be frank with you. I want to negotiate a wartime truce between you and the Becks. We need to stand together as Taris against the Mandalorians to make sure that there's a Taris left to do business on afterwards.
Well, that sounds good to me, but how are you sure the Becks won't just stab us both in the back?
You see, I had that thought myself, both ways. I'm thinking you should exchange a single member. One of the Becks goes with the Vulkers, one of the Vulkers goes with the Becks until the war is over. With a member of your own in the other's ranks, you wouldn't dare attack. Or risk casualties, at least I hope you wouldn't.
She begins to laugh. She says, look, to me, my men are valuable, but the Becks have plenty of worthless thugs that they'd hand us. Unless it was the leader himself, I wouldn't trust it.
Well, that might be arranged. There are also many credits I can offer you and a gold bar.
Money talks.
Okay. Well, like I said, there's a gold bar.
She says, well, I guess I could sell that once this hellhole is fixed.
And you can only do that if we defeat the Mandalorians. Or if the Mandalorians defeat us. But the war needs to end.
She says, fine. The gold bar you said you're giving to me?
Well, it's with one of your men. If he's not going to run off, then yes, it's yours.
Sounds fine. Very well. Deal then. If you can promise me that the Republic will interfere if the Hidden Becks betray the truce, then I can dedicate 25 of my gang members to this. Actually, if you can, yeah, that's what she says. Yeah.
I don't like to make promises I can't keep. So all I can promise you is that I will do my best to use my influence within the Republic to get them to interfere. What I can also promise you is that me, Shaulet Brakagu, and my group of Jedi will interfere if the Becks betray the truce.
She looks you up and down and says, "You're a Jedi, right?"
That's correct.
Yeah, I doubt the Becks would cross you. Sounds good.
So, the gold bar and 5,000 credits for the truce?
She snaps her hands and has the man bring the gold bar to her. And then she takes it and you know, she smells it and stuff to make sure it's real. And then she, however you check. And then
chews on
biting it.
And then she says, "You said you have 5,000 credits too?"
That's correct, and I pull them out of my pocket and give them to you. They're hut credits, though. I warn you.
She takes them and she says, "You stole them, not me." And she puts them in her...
Requisition for Republic use!
She puts them in her in a bag she has on the table, and she says, "Sounds like a deal. I'll send my men to your garrison immediately."
Excellent, thank you. Can I reduce my conflict by 3?
Yeah.
Cool. And I say thank you. You've been a good businesswoman. I respect that. Thank you, and I hope.
Good business. Okay.
And I'm quite a respectable businesswoman myself. I hope after this is all over, we can do business.
Sounds good.
So that is
Shao
actually...
making all these business partnerships already.
Yeah, I gotta get those connections.
That's actually 200 troops. We've done everything we needed.
Almost as if it was planned by an omnipotent deity.
Wait, so how many troops are we getting from the Becks and the...
So let's see. So
Correct.
the Becks have dedicated
Vulcars.
100. The Becks have dedicated 100 troops. The Vulcars have dedicated 25.
We have 25 droids. We have 25 troopers. We got 50 guns to arm people with from the hut.
175 plus the 100 that are at the garrison.
We have 50 blaster pistols and 50 guns, right?
Yeah.
Plus whatever they already
Also,
have.
I think the Becks might have sent some extra guns, more than they're sending troops.
The Becks are sending blasters. That's what Chris was referring to.
Okay.
So that's 275 soldiers at the garrison.
Is that including the men we took down?
Yeah.
And we have plenty of food for them, right?
Yeah. Well, I could do the calculations real quick.
Don't forget to minus 25 for that, because droids don't need food, do they?
Yeah.
In total, we would consume 1,250 rations.
And we took 1,500 with us.
So we'll be fine.
I think you have enough rations to feed your army.
We fucking optimized this.
It was also a lot of fun.
Yeah.
This is
you could have theoretically got 300 soldiers if you got the rest of the security droids.
Ah, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Wait! I forgot to count the security forces. Wait.
Did you?
Wait.
Yeah, we got 3.
Yeah, but then we have 300.
Wait, did I? Wait, so 25 from the security droids, 25 from the Black Vulcars, 100 from the Hidden Becks, that's 150. Then 25 your own troops, 25... Yeah, you have 300 soldiers.
Nice.
We have 100 extra than what...
Are they all armed? Have we got enough guns to arm them all?
Yeah, so we've got enough guns for everyone.
Okay, cool.
And we have extra guns, too.
It used up all the rations you brought, but you can feed them.
Cool. There you go.
I mean, that's not just for... Hey, I have 1 extra ration.
Okay. Anyway.
We can make it last.
Okay, so do you guys all meet back up at the garrison, or do you do the skyscraper?
No, garrison.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop by the Vex on the way back and just, let them know everything's okay, but otherwise, yeah, going back to the garrison.
Okay.
Yeah, garrison.
And they're like, cool. And then you get to the garrison. That has become quite the mixing ground of various people. There are security forces. There's Republic troopers.
Oh, could Shao do a leadership speech? Just get up on a box.
That is what I was gonna say, Shao.
What if I told you that there's a specific opportunity I was planning on giving you next session to do that?
Sounds fun to me.
Okay. There are droids, and there are gangsters from various gangs around town, and they're all culminating here to fight the good fight.
This is actually so awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you do you report to Colonel Dresden?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. She says, well, the troops you've recruited have been streaming in all day. This is more than I ever expected. With 300 troops, I think we can actually win. Maybe. At least until the Republic fleet kicks them out of our space.
I'm glad you're feeling confident. It's time.
Everyone just shoot at the ships in space from here.
Colonel Dresden says, well, we're gonna get ready. I would suggest that you Jedi get as much rest as you can before the battle arrives.
I nod and say, I will commune with the Force and make sure I can feel it.
She goes back to planning. As the last preparations are made, and the shuttles you use to land on are tucked behind the garrison's barricades for protection, you hear a whir of something fast through the air. Turning your heads up to the sky, to the ash-gray sky, you see a series of tiny dots. As the dots get larger and larger, you can tell what they are. Mandalorian dropships. The invasion of Taris has begun.
Dun, dun.
That's the end of the session.
Right.
Dun, dun.
People gonna die.
XP.
Wait, before I end the recording, I want to do conflict because it could be good for me. Marshall, how do you roll it in the Discord now?
A D10. Oh,
Is it just roll D10?
Exclamation point? No, it's exclamation point D10.
I did! I'm at 73 morality, ladies and gentlemen. Shao is a light side paragon. Chris, since you're back, say goodbye to the fans.
Etah, I'd had you roll a
See you guys next time.
D104.